No, you can keep talking. This is the time where we start sending the link out, get people in the comments.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, this year it don't start like welcome everybody here because ain't everybody here.
Yeah,
But yeah, what you was saying, what?
Her name is Kara. Look, she's a dope. Look her up though. She's a dope journalist.
Nice.
Like she done interviews with some like basketball stars and stuff. I don't know if they're from here originally, but she gonna be on the red carpet.
Has she done an interview with me? No. Does she want to?
No.
Are there
Also
wait?
no.
Are there other words that we have to be sensible about today?
Words that we have
Like
to
I
be
couldn't say
sensible
that
about.
one word last time.
With females, yeah, we can't say that.
Okay.
Alright, did you steal all the cups?
What other words can we not say?
No, they just won't come apart.
Oh.
It's kind
I
of
got
touch and
my
go. We got to
glasses
figure
on.
out what words we can't say.
I
as we
tried.
It
go.
was looking like
Is it
four
like
Not just two.
is it like
Well, I just
Double
think
cupping.
because people are getting really antsy about the word
Yeah,
female.
oh so general like social?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
The
like
ones that would cancel you.
oh I thought you meant like Facebook checking for words that kind of
Oh
thing.
no.
So can I still say trollop?
Yeah, that should work.
Okay, because that's one of my favorite.
What about dollop of Daisy?
Daisy. You know what? One's coming up the list though. Strumpet.
Strumpet.
Trumpet.
I'm weak out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be one of them ones.
It says strumpet in the song.
Hey, if you in here, we in here just chilling.
Hey,
Y'all know
right.
how court go. You know what I'm saying? We just waiting.
Introductory part.
Yeah.
It just happened recently.
I was
If you
about
see
to
the
say,
leaks,
we
send the
like-
links. Goddamn, we in here.
Yeah,
We
wrong.
have-
Wait, wrong.
Well, Deuce.
It was actually in the song?
Yeah.
What song?
I don't know. He said dance like a strumpet or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Dance like a strumpet. So strumpets dance.
He basically
Yes.
says drop it like a thigh.
Now I remember it, yes.
Yeah.
Strumpets
I'm
really
ready for
dance.
that to drop.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Yeah.
answering my question about strumpets dancing. I'm concerned.
Strumpets.
Do they dance?
Apparently.
Yeah.
You are so wrong, bro.
That's what I said.
Who's your lady?
Why I gotta be feeling sexy
Who's
this
your
time?
lady? You smell like cat.
Why got you feeling sexy as fuck?
Like a Tito sponsor.
Let me smell that.
Man, they got a Tito sponsor?
Oh man.
Niggas is coming up, they ain't even tell you, boy.
I'm weak as hell.
Not the Tito cups.
Hey,
Get my Tito cup, please.
give me what you got.
Corona sponsor too? Damn.
There's only water in that though. It's a catfish.
It's a catfish.
It's a
I'm weak.
catfish.
That was good. That was clear.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Bro, I feel like them lawyer. You know how you be sitting in court waiting for you, like, bro, I got you. You go there talking to his homeboy, like, yeah, anyway. took the jag out last night.
Do y'all think
I
that?
want to do my mock trial.
Do y'all,
I think I tagged a couple of
They can hear
y'all.
you now.
Oh yeah.
do y'all think that judges ever be like previewing their cases and then be
No, they
like
have to make sure they can hear you.
in the vestibule or
I make
whatever?
sure
Be
you know
like,
that they-
yeah, we
they
can
like
see this
to hear
nigga.
I believe it's all type of judges. I be like,
No,
Ain't even no point in
That's
going.
a different show. That's a different show right there.
It's that law.
Okay.
That's law.
please don't mind the audience. They trying to figure out what show it is, because we just do so many of them.
Yeah,
like,
Richie's the consummate host.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a chair too.
I'm just trying to be the big tigger of all this.
Jawan.
Let's see, Jawan is in here.
Whoever
Let's
is.
see,
Got two hands.
R&B is in here.
Okay.
Okay, let's
He
see.
in
Who else
here
we
I'm
got.
not here.
But
I
he in
would
here.
share, but I am currently in the
I shared.
Facebook.
I'm gonna start a new
Oh,
thing.
Dang.
Every
That's right.
You
time.
in prison?
Yeah.
Big
Locked
shouts to
up.
DA in
They got you,
Facebook
girl.
jail.
Yeah.
In Facebook
D and
jail
Facebook
right now.
jail.
let me.
Free Big Merc. Free Big Merc.
Free Big Merc.
Big word.
Big Merc.
Big word.
Oh man.
It was the sandwich one.
I'm gonna start a new
It
thing
was
where.
not. I said I wanted to punch the government.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah. That's gonna give you 25 to life.
That's what you said.
Well, it was based off of a post my husband had put up. He was talking to my daughter about like she was like giving him advice of different jobs he could go and get because he was proud of his job.
Right.
And he was like, well, daddy, he was like, you know, daddy can't work just anywhere because my job pays me this amount.
Right.
But I get this after taxes. And she was like, what's taxes?
A
And he was
scam.
like, the government takes money out your. She was like, well, why you don't beat them up for taking your money?
You know what? Out of the
I'm
mouths of
saying?
babes. From the mouths of babes. Kids got sense.
Hey.
And
I
so I
mean, when
commented
you
on
right, you
that.
right.
I was like, yeah, I want to punch him I want to punch him too, and they got me for that.
And they
I'm
said,
like, this is childish.
They were like, this is bullying.
Hey, if the
Treason.
mic picked that up, look, Zuck, we don't. The views that was just expressed do not represent That's Law or any of its affiliates like Shot Topics or new shows like Let's Be Blunt. All of that, yeah,
Honestly, I didn't hear anything that was just said.
yeah.
What? Yeah, what?
Matter of fact, it was just a real loud.
I'm gonna start again. Every time I'm in the what is the jury
Oh, the 100 grand.
The 100 grand jury.
100 grand jury.
Yeah, yeah.
Every
we
time
just
I'm
figured it
here
out.
in the Butterfinger jury, I'm a open each episode with a song.
It's him
With a
he
cover.
leaned and he was like, "That's what it's called. That's what it's called."
Oh, I dropped
I
my
hope you had a
phone.
cover on your phone.
I did. That was good work.
That's
Dang,
law.
you a rapper for real.
I think that's gonna be like the little gavel drop. So look, everybody in the comments right now, welcome to the 3rd episode of That's Law. I guess I'm the host. I thought it was just kind of like some free falling thing, but hey, it's Richie Nelson, Mr. No Secret, this, that, and the third, etc., etc., etc. You can follow me at Rich Nelson 2K. Like I said, if you see the link, send the link. This is That's Law, where we just in the comments, and I got a little docket here. We just going through certain situations, certain tweets, certain expressions that we see on the worldwide of the web, and we just really gonna give our take on it. You know what I'm saying? Because people be having different opinions. So now it's time to split the difference. Pun intended. None intended. Whatever. I like puns. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm Richie Nelson. Follow me at Rich Nelson 2K. And today on the 100 Grand Jury we have...
It's your girl, Ari Quinn. What's up, y'all? Shoot, we're here to turn up tonight. I'm weak. Yeah, shoot. I don't know. Damn. Go ahead, Sitch. I'm here.
Here we go.
And I am defense attorney.
Here we go. Here we go.
I am defense attorney Sitch Sitchelson
Bitch.
here at That's Law to defend
Okay.
every case here that comes across my table.
Every case that comes across the table. Well, look, if you got personal cases, make sure y'all putting them in the comment section. We looking at it the whole time. And I got a little quote-unquote docket that I have that I'm just, you know what I'm saying, just little screenshots and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've just been the watcher the whole week. Just been like, oh, that's interesting. It's click. You know what I'm saying? So you might have heard some shit you shared. You might have heard some shit you actually said. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. You know, shouts out to everybody in the comments. I heard a couple names. Shouts out to those names. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, like it up like all those preachers be saying, whatever. But first, on the
What
docket.
church do you go to?
You want to be on Facebook? You can see on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Live churches.
First on the docket, we have Kenji said, Lil Durk just deactivated his Instagram. This is a dated one. As a former bad bitch fumbler, I know what that means. So, for that, I always got like a little question, little thought-provoking shit. Y'all ever fumbled before? Y'all ever knew y'all had something good and it was just like, damn, didn't act fast enough? Or it was just bullshitting?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? They're like, what'd you do to handle it? What you do? Oh, are you done fumble? You gotta go first. I can't wait to hear this. Oh, yeah, it's lit. Whoever already fumbled, come right to the comments. Hell yeah, fumbled already.
Nah, because you got a whole lot of people coming up in the comments thinking that they were the one that got fumbled and it was just them the whole time.
The whole time. They was
It
talking
just
to
them the whole
themselves.
time. Yeah, she fumbled me. Just like, boy, you weren't even
Now,
in the
come in here at
game.
your own risk, because if I see the word fumble, bro, I'm like, hey, you fumble him?
Flag on the
Allegory
play, my boy.
Anderson, you were not fumbled. You were handed off.
Oh.
That's a bar. I mean, I rap a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
I'm weak. Oh, gosh.
And that's law.
This is
Yeah.
a lip quiver for me, though.
Yeah, so who you fumble?
Who did you fumble?
Who did you fumble?
Who did you fumble?
Sheesh. I fumbled twice. I know two.
Twice?
I thought of two, actually. But I'm only going to tell one.
I guess this is the Butterfinger Grand Jury today.
It's like I'm watching college football.
I'm weak. Sheesh. Nah, but yeah. I had a good one. And I just fumbled. Like, I didn't pursue.
Good how? What made him good?
Oh, nah. He was...
Go for it.
He
Come
was
on now.
everything that I wished for.
Okay,
I'm weak.
Alfalfa.
Evidence would suggest
that I
that it was
I'm weak.
indeed the dick.
Nah, hell no, no, no.
Did you make
Damn,
shirts? Did you
not
make shirts for this one?
No.
You didn't?
I definitely did not. No.
Oh,
So it wasn't
I
the dick?
had,
last
So
time
he
on
must
That's
have had
Law.
a great personality.
yeah. good personality, like was like smart and shit. Like
What was
did
the
all
it factor? What pushed him over the ledge besides getting you over there?
His
I'm with-
tiny dick.
Wait a minute. Bro was a catch for real. Bro was like definitely like a huge catch or whatever.
But you
And
fumbled.
I fumbled
How did you
because
fumble? What were you doing?
so me, I don't really like to pursue people because I don't like rejection. But that was what I definitely could have like, and I just. Oh, you could have had it. You gotta be quicker than that. Nigga married out and shit. I was like, God damn.
Not married out.
That's
Oh,
but that's facts though. Fear rejection will do a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
Don't
things.
stop nobody.
Ooh,
Honestly,
girl.
I fumbled 2 days ago.
Damn.
2 days ago. And let me tell you what happened. So my sister had brought home some food that she got from Maggiano's, right, which is an expensive Italian place. And she was like, Matt, I don't think I'm going to eat all of this food so you can have it. And I was like, all right, bet. I got expensive Italian food that I didn't have to pay for. Thanks, Lauren. The next day, I didn't eat it because I already had food that I was saving, right? So I was like, all right, that means it's going to be the food for the next day. I checked the refrigerator. It's gone. She ate her own food. I was upset.
I'm pissed at your
Fumbled
fumble.
the
I'm
bag.
about to push your ass out the motherfucking chair.
Matter of fact, I didn't just fumble the bag. I fumbled the bag and the to-go box inside. Double homicide. I'm so upset. I'm still recovering, honestly.
Somebody said, what makes it a fumble?
What makes it a fumble? It was expensive ass Italian food.
But in general.
And- oh, I'm sorry. I got caught up.
Well, to answer that question, I feel like the fumble be more so like hindsight. Like like it don't even seem like a fumble at first. You was just like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Drop the ball, damn, I'm
We got
sorry.
into it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you be like, man, like what y'all alright?
I don't know when she gonna go back to that restaurant.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything that's more than $2 signs is out of my price range for food. Oh, I'm sorry. You were explaining to the
God.
jury what fumbling constituted.
Oh yeah, like I said,
Oh,
Like
Exhibit
that was
A.
a fumble.
That's a fumble.
that's a fumble.
Party foul.
So-
You meant like you was dating
I'm not a
somebody.
sports
Right.
commentator.
Me.
oh no, you come on
Yeah,
now.
he just took it.
You knew where that was going. You knew it was going to be something fun and playful and lighthearted, and that's cool.
Honestly, you don't know what you don't know.
Oh, here we go. But yeah,
That's why we're in court.
but what constitutes
That
a
is why
fumble?
people go to court. They don't know what.
Like I said, I just think you look back, you be like, damn, they would have been alright. And maybe it's not. Fumbles come in different sizes.
That was a fumble.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I dropped that one. Like, bruh, what's that, a jag now? She got 2 of them.
Literally, fumbling is when you drop the ball. Literally,
Oh, I used to
figuratively.
play football, so let me tell you. No, I'm just kidding.
I believed it.
I believed it.
Oh, I did though.
Linebacker.
So, comment section, if y'all there, what do y'all think fumbling is? When we talking about more so the relationship variety, that was a very good story. I felt touched. Like,
Somebody said, if you upgrade later in life, but they were a good catch, is that still a fumble?
did you learn
Yeah,
something?
I ain't upgraded yet.
Did you learn something that you didn't
No.
want to learn that way? That's where the fumble is. Like, damn, bro.
Wait, read that again?
Like, if I upgraded later in life,
Yes.
but they were a good catch, did I fumble?
No. You grew. You
Exactly.
It
evolved.
might have been a fumble at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Because, I mean, look, I'm not a sports commentator, but I know enough about that shit to be like, okay, if they run a play and it's successful, they make the touchdown, that's still the point. If they run a cleaner one later in the game, that's a better, more exciting point. But that don't mean that they didn't get a point last
Still a
one.
fumble, though.
Right.
Yeah,
Still a
it's a
fumble.
fumble. It's
But did they get a pick
it's
six?
like losing that game because of fumble.
Okay,
and
terminology.
then winning the Super
I know.
Bowl.
Look, I don't know.
Nah.
That'll be a better
While you
analogy.
playing though, you ever had somebody pick up your fumble and really score though?
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Like, and
That's
I
what
ain't
I'm
talking
saying.
about the
That's
literal
what I'm
sense.
saying.
Like,
What you were saying
Like,
before is
Yeah,
like,
you- somebody fumbled.
with what you were saying before, it sounded like you were saying like, if I ended up with a 10 down the road, but I had a 6 before that was
Right.
good, did I fumble?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
How did you fumble if you didn't know the 10 was down the road?
Okay,
didn't.
at that point, you might have only been a 6 yourself.
Right.
So at that point, that was a 10 for you. Did you fumbled it? And then you had to go back to 2s and 3s until you found the 10.
well, me, I've always been a 3.17. You know what I'm saying? So I can get what I can get. You know what I'm saying? What's that, pi? That's not pi, is it?
That's 3.14.
Damn.
Oh!
That was close.
This nigga said I have a 3.17.
I thought he said 2.7. I don't know.
Richard.
3.27.
But yeah, though, back to fumbling. Got totally.
Evidence
fumbled that
will
match.
suggest that Richie is many things, but a math major was not one of them, ladies and gentlemen.
Not even.
And that
Not even.
is law.
Nah, for real, our calculus class needed like a 40-point curve just for the like that head nigga to make
It's
it
the way
out.
that you took calculus. Boy,
Oh yeah, yeah.
could
Close
it
the
be
school.
me?
Like that, goddamn.
I'm a smart man. Calculus, avoided
Hey,
it
yo.
at all costs.
I'm weak. Oh, that's terrible.
Quick story about calculus since we mentioned it. So, unrelated to fumbling the bag, I actually think I ran and got the whole touchdown with this one. What happened was, picture it. It was 2015.
15.
Yes, and I was in a class called Elements of Calculus. Now, in high school, I took like stats and shit like that, so I didn't take the calculus route. I didn't take a lick of calc. So I was like, Elements of Calculus, that means it's just gonna be elements. It ain't gonna be full-blown calculus, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's like whenever you coughing a little bit, but it ain't COVID. So I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to learn a little bit, and I'm going to skate through class. It's going to be algebra at best. I get in there, and mind you, they only meet 3 times a week. So second class, it's like, all right, we had a test on Friday. I said, 1, 2, 3. We only have 2 classes. What we testing on? So it was like, oh, mostly like algebra, like algebra 2. And I was like, okay, quadratic formula, negative
She was
b
heat
plus
checking y'all
minus.
ass.
Yeah, I was like, I know plus minus square root with the all over 2a. So I go in there and I take this test, and then it has some stuff about derivatives, and I was like, now wait a minute. I'm no textbook, but derivatives didn't come up in algebra ever. So I went and asked the teacher, and I was like, so I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be straight up. I have not taken a lick of calculus. Is this class right for me? Should I consult a physician first? And he was like, oh, you'll be totally fine. We won't get into actual like calculus subjects until next week. And I said, 1, 2, 3. It's Friday. So that means that's next class. I dropped the class before I even got that test back.
You probably got a 100.
I probably got a 2.
Wasn't this supposed to be a win?
Yeah, because I won by getting out the class.
That's like when you play Xbox Live, you unplug the game system.
Yeah. So I say all that to say this, to bring it back to square one.
Right.
Some people think that they fumble the bag when they get out the situation or lose the situation. Sometimes you fumble the bag by staying there.
Well, damn.
And that is law.
That is like, I'm probably gonna cut
Snap
that
your
clip out.
fingers.
You know,
Yeah,
that's gonna be it. All right, so yeah, let's switch it up because I really want to hear everybody's opinion on this.
Wait, did you share your
My fumble?
Yeah.
I fumbled so many times. I mean, we don't
That
got
means you
time.
should have a lot of things to pick
No,
from.
because we're not gonna just bypass.
Yeah. Yeah.
You thought you was smooth like butter.
Yeah. You ain't about to pick
Nope.
6 my
First
ass
off,
on this
first
play.
off.
And you
Y'all
talked
over there
about
funny
some
shit.
damn. So first
Y'all
off,
over there hilarious. I'm
you over here talking
with y'all
about
right
damn
here. Am I for
lasagna
real?
plate, and
Y'all-
then this motherfucker trying to skip over your shit entirely.
It wasn't lasagna.
Pasta, fettuccine alfredo. Some, what was it?
It was
Raviolis?
Yeah, you're right. It was
lasagna?
mix of things. Yeah, I think she had some
Okay.
bread in there too.
Yeah, what's up, Richard?
My fumble
Ricky
story.
Ricardo.
I was working at a center where
Center.
calls are taken.
Right. A call center.
And there was this young lady there, as there always is, a young lady there at the center where they take calls.
Facts.
Yeah, it's just one of those like, hey, we can go to lunch, you know, da 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 da. So, she was very direct, and I folded. She was like, "Do you like me?" I'm like, "What you mean? Do you want to fuck me?" "Oh no, not even. We just, bruh. It was so quick, and then later that day, she was like, "Damn, I can't believe you don't like me." Like disappointed, and I'm like.
She said, I need you.
So I don't even consider that a fumble. Like, you remember that time in the Water Boy where like
That was
Bobby
straight
Boucher
up.
was like looking for 62, there you are, and threw the ball to him,
Yeah.
and took off. Like, yeah, that's what that was.
That was
Like,
straight up incomplete
very
pass.
direct. Like it was just I just wasn't ready for it at that point. Like that was hilarious.
Incomplete pass. Yeah.
It's a defense mechanism. Response.
Like yeah,
I mean,
Folded,
that's,
folded.
No, I
it
understand
was just
that,
like
though.
I just didn't want to be that guy. Like, damn, I don't want to fuck. What you talking about? Like,
Yeah,
but
that-
sometimes
that could've
that
been a
guy is that guy for a reason. That's what I learned that day. Like, sometimes you gotta be that guy, even when you're not that guy.
Well, you know what? I would never consider it a fumble if all you were doing was being a gentleman.
Trying,
I was trying.
attempting, like. But yeah, that was,
Contemplating.
thinking chivalry wasn't.
Chivalry over strumpetism. I
Strumpetism.
respect that.
Strumpetism.
See, if you were paying attention to having your side conversations, you would understand.
Ooh.
Over here. That's why you in Facebook jail.
Ooh.
That's why you got off the camera.
And I was supposed to be off camera because I'm talking to somebody off camera.
That's the status in the morning. I'm supposed
Somebody
to
in
be
the comments says, you can read the comment, Richie.
What did the comment say?
It's the newest one, he said.
Hell no.
Somebody,
Hell no, I didn't learn nothing. I just got
somebody named Michael Brooks
To
said,
be honest, men don't ever fumble because we're the prize. Free game.
Who said that?
factuals,
Who said that?
all facts.
A good man.
I should have let you read that shit out loud because
Who
I
said
don't
that?
agree.
Good man.
I got that whole attitude now.
A good man.
Cut the camera off.
You're not the prize. Men are not the prize.
Lies. I should have been on the show. Lies.
Oh, yes.
Women are the prize.
Shit.
I'm just gonna ask, what makes them the prize? I'm not saying I don't disagree.
Right.
I got a funny.
I'm not saying I don't disagree.
I got a funny off of this.
Because I actually believe that women are the prize, but what makes women the prize?
What makes women a prize?
Because my
you
coworker,
asking what makes
this
me-
girl used to work with me,
Yeah.
Would you like to approach the bench?
had a whole conversation. She was like, they were like, what do you bring to the table? She was like, shit, I bring to the table.
Then come around on camera
Leather
and say
table.
what makes women the prize.
I know, like.
There's gotta be enough judgment zone.
Hey, y'all ever seen the inmate on the TV screen? This deal from Facebook jail. No. But go ahead and say what.
You have to do me like that.
It
'cause
just
I
hit me, bro. Sometimes the jokes just fall in like that. Like,
Do y'all
like-
see the
But yeah, we all seen
Sorry,
the
it's
inmate
my
be like,
last
how
year,
they got
I
a
know.
cell phone? They in jail. I'm that inmate right now.
Zuckerberg about to cut the feed. Like, hold on.
Yeah, so women are a prize because
not a prize, the prize.
excuse me,
Anybody can be a
the prize because a man
Uh-huh.
is supposed to work to do anything, to eat, to have something. Like a man is supposed to work. What is he working for? He's working for that woman that's going to provide that family, that's going to provide that meal from that food, that's going to make that house a home, that's going to help that man when he's sick and needs somebody, that's going to help that man get to his potential. They're the prize. The man is working for something. You see what I'm saying?
So
how can a man be the prize
Uh-huh.
if he the one that's got to put in the work?
I got something to say. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
What are you working for
Order.
yourself?
Order.
It's the reason why the man's supposed to work.
Where the fuck your phone at?
Am I right or am I right?
Hey,
Well, no.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Men,
I'm not
men
saying
have to put in
wrong.
work for
Wrong.
what? If we're not the prize, what are we working for?
No.
Wrong.
I'm not saying I don't. I'm not saying I don't agree.
Okay, I'm
What
waiting on
asking
a rebuttal.
is what are women working for if men are working for women? What are women working towards? I'm just wondering. I just want to see what's on the other side of the fence since we over here working for prizes. We over here at Chuck E. Cheese.
Did you not hear
Cashing out
nothing I
tickets in.
said?
Right, I'm saying like y'all are the prize, but what does the prize work for?
That's
Oh.
everything I said. That's work.
I'm saying like
Caring for
like,
that man, carrying those babies, having those
but
babies.
that's when you get the
That's
man. I'm
work.
I'm talking like before all that. Like what are y'all working for before y'all get the man?
Why we
Before
gotta work? Our work is in our preparation. So we're not a prize until we become a prize. So our work is preparing to
How
become
do you
that
prepare to be a
prize.
prize?
You manifest, right?
Okay.
You want to be a wife. You start acting like a wife. Start carrying yourself as a wife. Start having the qualities of a wife.
What are
You understand
those?
what I'm saying?
What are those?
Well, we're gonna be here all night.
I know we're gonna be here all. I know, but it's just like it might
No,
be
I
people in
have-
the comment section that are
I'm
oblivious
speak over with you.
to all that.
Go ahead. Come.
We got an R&B approach in the bench.
I know you heard the sayings like, you know, they used to say like, women fuck who they want, men fuck who they can, men marry who they want, women marry who they can. Can we choose our
That was a
wives?
very interesting-
Back in the day, it's normal for men to have multiple wives, and we got to choose every single one of them. You might be worthy to me. Come here. We have multiple wives because we are the prize. You guys are a prize too, in a way. But for the most part, what? No, like, you guys are cool too. It's a partnership. It's a partnership. It's a partnership.
Yeah, but just
That's like you.
This is a man's world.
but to say the woman is a prize does not lessen the value of a man.
And vice versa.
Can you have like? I'm just asking
Yeah.
because I mean,
Yeah.
so same
could be
way
multiple
like
prizes,
men and
yeah.
women, right? So they come together and they make a child or whatever. So
Yeah.
one can't be without the other at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it's a partnership. Whether it's like I have a set of friends who the husband doesn't even know what the bills cost.
Yeah.
The wife just tells them what they are. They
Yeah,
both
he pays
both
them. Yeah.
work jobs. He
Yeah.
just sends the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that gender role.
I just want to chime in from the comment section. Brooks, it's not Michael, it's Mikhail. But he said, because a man can get whatever girl he wants as long as he got his shit together.
That's a fucking.
That's facts, though. No,
That's
that
true.
is
You
facts.
gotta have your shit together.
That is facts.
Listen,
Flavor Fave had like 20 women fighting over him, and he looks like a
Like
roach.
a bag.
Here's
Like-
like a fucking bag.
Flavor
Flav
Flav
also
like-
had a TV
I just want to say the
show.
psychology
Yeah,
of
like-
that whole show needs to be studied.
It's a
Like-
problem with men thinking that they're the prize.
Uh-huh.
That brings on an issue, though.
What's
That's
the
what
issue?
niggas be thinking they cute.
What's the issue?
It's gonna create
That's a little
it's-
different.
It's not.
That's a lot.
It won't
That-
be
that-
balanced.
That's called light skin. That's different. That's a whole
won't-
different
It
conversation.
won't be.
That's a different
I
conversation.
promise it won't be.
It's
There's a lot of dark skinned men like that. It won't be any balance. Men are not wooing women. They're not pursuing women.
Because we
That's
have
the problem.
because we have
y'all
options.
think that y'all are the prize.
No, we do pursue women. We
Having
pursue the ones we
options.
want. That's different.
Having options and
we
being
pursue
the
who
prize
we want
is two
and we get
different
who
things.
we want.
Having options
Let's go ahead and clear that up.
That's
Having
interesting.
options
Yeah.
and being the prize is two different things.
Personally.
You have a lot of options of prizes to choose from. You are not the prize.
It's kind of like
But if you watch The Bachelor, he had options, but what were their prize?
But it's the same
Him.
thing like the Bachelorette.
Those types of
Yeah, you're right. I'm just
Him.
making a point.
right. Those
Just
types
making a
of
point.
things
The
don't
prize is
really
him.
I'm keeping it, keeping it
because
balanced.
that's a controlled environment and they're making it that way where that man is the prize. But in reality, still, his
you look
prize
at-
would be
yeah.
the woman that he
Personally.
chose.
Personally,
Because he's still winning.
Personally, I feel like neither men nor women are the prize because I refuse to be objectified and dehumanized in such a way. My prize is peace and a check. And if a man or woman is part of that equation, so be it.
So,
Next question,
we got
Richie. The
Brooks with-
defense
Thank you.
rests.
Well, hold on. We got Brooks with another pot stir. He said,
Okay, what's up?
he said there ain't no home if a man ain't in it. That's what makes it.
I don't know, because I was a single mom for 5 years. I had a home. We was eating and
It's
I
the
was
snaps in the
working.
background.
A man does add a lot of value to a home. It's not a true
We build
home
the
without
home.
a man. Don't get me wrong, but same goes for a woman. But I'm talking about natural
I was about
order.
to say something
If
else.
we talking about natural order, and of course this don't go for everything because we know we could take this conversation
Right, there's so
out
many
of
one-offs,
scope.
it's crazy.
But we talking if we
Yeah.
talking about natural order, the woman was supposed to be the prize. And
what
that's just
natural
that.
order? Like
That natural order, the woman was.
You wanna
supposed
go
be
back
the
to look?
prize.
natural order is one man and
There-
30
there-
wives.
hey,
What natural
there-
order?
there-
So all 30
What
wives are the
about
prize?
Kate was
They're the
fighting each
missing
other over
rib.
women.
So
You
all-
get-
all
They're
30
the missing rib.
Okay,
It
so
was
all
beating
30 of
souls
his
out for-
back in the day, all 30 of his wives, all 30 of them was the prize.
You only have one missing rib though. You only have one missing rib though.
See, now you get into a religion. I'm
The,
talking about
the
like
rest of them. No, I'm not. It's all analogy though.
Yeah,
The rest of them are concubines. The rest of them.
I don't know how to spell that.
HOEZ.
You're dumb.
There you go, concubines. Yeah.
That's slow.
I'm done.
Oh, Whitty in the comments. Yo, big shout out to Whitty. He said, Whitty said, the value of relationships don't mean the same today because social media created perception that
You can move on in a second.
the perception that you can move. Oh, you can move on in a second. I thought you were telling me I can move on from the comment. My
Oh
bad.
no, I was gonna
So there is no natural order. You're right. There's nothing natural about the internet anymore. Like it's nothing. Everything's too accessible. Everything's too exposed. Everything is, to be honest, just a little too honest.
And Michaela.
Like,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
no, that's all I was saying.
Michaela also commented saying that all God's favorite people were men or something, and I was like,
They said all God favorite people
Had
had multiple
multiple
women.
had multiple women. I'm sorry, I misread.
Facts though.
How many did Jesus have?
None.
That part.
I just feel like he was the top one, right? If we had to rank the favorites,
I
like
don't. I also don't think God had favorites.
I feel like the baby
That
with
we
with
know
no
of.
biological father
Yeah,
would work.
I also don't think God
It
had
would be at the
favorites.
top, wouldn't it?
And I think having multiple women and them being related to God, I think are two separate things.
That was just.
That goes into societal norms and procreation. Many things that were not of God. A lot of those same men had to be reformed through God's power to do His will. So I'm not a theologist though. So
I feel it. We back in the docket. Hey, everybody that's in the comments that ain't been in the comments, welcome. So
people gonna think I'm a bitch.
So many quotables from this episode. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
It just started.
All right. JS said, because this is actually a real person from Facebook, I ain't gonna put you out there. I've been with someone for 4 years, but finding out.
Like that?
That's his one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that's my reading voice.
No, go ahead.
Read up. I want you to read another one like that too.
Read up.
My reading voice is a southern lady from Tennessee. So
Wait a minute. I don't sound like that. I do not sound like that.
Anyway.
Wait a minute.
I've been with someone for 4 years, but finding out they've been in a relationship with someone for 6 months, someone I share my life with, invest in my dreams, crying and laughing with me, I've been broken ever since I found out. I don't know what to do.
She better fight for her prize.
I agree. Find out what was it? Was it an emotional connection, physical connection? What did that?
Yeah, that shit rough.
He might not have been happy, and he just might not have the balls to tell her because something don't sound right there. He connected with this other woman in some type of way. She need to figure out what went wrong and
Most
try
of
to
the time,
fix
it's
it.
something they stop doing.
You know, I don't really agree with a lot of what that Perry character be doing. You know what I'm saying? But he did have that 80-20 rule, and that motherfucker kind of hit. You really be catching that shit you not seeing at home, in the streets?
Can you go over that 80-20 rule? For those
Paraphrasing because I haven't watched a TP production.
Yeah, can you please for the members of the jury?
Well, it says here. It says here in the back of my mind that you're not gonna get 100% of whatever you want in a relationship. At best, you're gonna get 80. So whenever you outside, as we like to put it these days, you might see that 20 that you are missing, and you are thinking that is all that you ever needed. You mistake that 20 for the 100 because it's the 20 that's missing.
Spare the grass is greener. Yeah.
So that might be what's going on with him, or he might actually have found that 100 and it don't take. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just kind of click quicker than other people. Sometimes people try to lean on chemistry when that wasn't nothing but just a class in the 9th grade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people try to lean on history when it wasn't nothing but, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
He's a rapper for real.
I dabble in it a bit, but yeah.
He's a rapper, ladies and gentlemen.
That 20% get you every time, though.
Yeah, but it's just.
Not every time.
That temptation.
But what would make you do something?
That was a movie and a half, though.
Being in a relationship, not just having sex. She said he was in a relationship.
That's a little more deep.
Yeah. This is deep.
That's not as sneakily. He's literally like.
It's something he connected with his woman on. It's something going on there. She need to figure it out.
It's the throat.
Stop crying on Facebook and go talk to your man.
That's not her man.
Nah,
that's their man.
Throat is sneaky link.
It's that man.
Throat don't get you in a relationship.
Stop crying on Facebook and talk to that man.
Some throats
My thing about that is like, see now, and this is coming from an ill-informed perspective. Because I mean I ain't never been in a relationship, but I've seen a lot of and enough of them to understand this. Like, if you come to a point where you don't want to be in your relationship anymore, or you're finding things outside of your relationship, if it's also outside of the boundaries that y'all set within the relationship, you need to have the balls to go ahead and speak up and at least talk about it if you're gonna step out and act on it. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I know that that's easier said than done, or apparently it is from all the things I've seen.
Hey, you want to do
but that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's there could be so many possibilities to accommodate for that 20% that you've seen elsewhere, if that is communicated. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, it just sounds like the work wife was really showing up. Don't let whoever in these comments, women folk, the work wife exists. Like, the night king is real, or night queen. Like that, bruh. Every time, bruh, Stop. Like, yeah. Yeah.
You're so
Yeah.
dumb.
That. Yeah. Oh, fellas.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, him?
Stories. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
he's there.
Charles.
Yeah, he's there.
Beware Charles.
I think they call him Jody in the army. Like, yeah, he's there. Yeah, he's there. Like, for real. Like, no cap. Oh, okay.
Gregory.
Guildhurst. I've never read
Gilchrist.
that. Oh, I
Gilchrist.
thought I thought he was on some like night shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's Gregory.
That kind of reminded me of Dan. Remember when what did New York say slicking and it was the word was slicing?
Yes. Now it's time to start slicking it up. She said slick it. Girl, this said slicing. I was an English major in college, baby. I was rewatching season 2 today.
You hate English,
I'm weak.
Yes, I hate English.
so you can't
So
communicate.
what did Gregory say?
He said,
Oh, what did he say?
how do you know when a person is genuine while in a relationship? Because in the words of, I'm assuming this Young Dolph, the same woman that says she love you, she will set you up.
That's deep.
That's law.
Well, money is the root
But
of
that's
all evil.
equals
love
and
of
vice
money
versa.
is
Like,
the root
because
of all
people
evil,
be
right?
like, people can be in a relationship with you and say like, you know, hey, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. Like, y'all can have like some great shit going, y'all can have some bad shit going, and then y'all split. Like, whether y'all together or separate, you're gonna see how a person really acts, right?
Yeah.
For me, when I was younger, my cousin got killed by her ex-boyfriend. Because if he couldn't have her, nobody else could. Like, they broke up.
That shit crazy.
They broke up. Him and his brother kidnapped her, took her to another state, beat the shit out of her, left her on the side of the road. Or had her in a basement tied up, excuse me. She got out and somebody found her on the side of the road. She got flown back home and she had a new boyfriend, and this man pulled up beside her in the car and mowed her down, shot her and him in front of her siblings in the backseat. So, like, it's hard nowadays to tell you when somebody's genuine or if they're just fucking crazy, honestly and truly. Like, that shit happened when I think I was in the 5th grade. So that's a long time ago when people were crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they've only had time to develop and get crazier.
Correct.
I don't know if y'all seen the shit on Netflix about Dahmer.
Yeah.
I haven't
Crazy.
watched it yet, but I want
And where
to.
that started, crazy.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Since we in court, for the record, I blame the police, but we can move on.
blame the police and his damn daddy.
It's red
Yeah, but it's
flags.
the police, definitely the police.
I think what it boils down to is like, well, not necessarily in that situation probably, but in relationships, even if they're platonic, like, all you can do is take people for their word. And then after their word is their action. And it's just, what do you trust and who do you trust? Not to saying that you shouldn't trust anybody, because I think not trusting people is also a coping/defense mechanism, but it's not therapy session. But you have people.
We got that show coming too.
You have to hold people at their word.
Therapy with Sidge.
Because word is bond. You know what I'm saying? So I think this might be naive, but I would rather take someone at their word and check it with their actions as the relationship evolves and progresses, and then make my decisions based off of that instead of constantly questioning, is this person being genuine to me? Because at that point, you focusing more on your set of checks and balances than what's right in front of you. And that often clouds your judgment a lot more than what's on the table. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Love clouds your judgment too. You can be blinded
Love is
by love,
blind.
and your head
And
be
it
in
will
a
take
cloud,
over
and
your
these red flags are
mind.
smacking you, but that love is just like telling you it's green.
Is it love?
It's a real thing, like to be really in denial. It almost is real
Yeah.
as a woman being pregnant and being in denial. It's very real. And sometimes when you come out of it, you don't even realize all the stupid shit you was doing while you was with that person.
Facts.
Because you was so into it.
Facts.
That's how women end up in situations.
Yeah.
They're with an abuser.
Denial.
They don't even realize.
Yeah, denial is definitely a very real thing, but that I think is separate from the ingenuity of that other person. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of times also in relationships of all kinds, we get so caught up in what that person, quote unquote, made us feel or made us do that we lose the accountability portion on ourselves. Because me being in denial is all my fault. That's my problem. That has nothing to do with what you may have done to make me feel or respond that way.
Manipulation can play a part.
Manipulation can play a part, yes, but
It is
the denial itself is still me.
Yeah.
It's a veil.
It's a veil. So I think a lot of that just plays with checking in with your other person and with yourself of where are you right now? What am I doing? How am I feeling? What am I thinking? And whose court is the ball in at this time?
I think I'm going to reply to his Young Dolph quote with a paraphrase from Bob Marley. Basically, it was just like, everybody and anybody can and will hurt you. So you really just got to figure out who's really worth hurting for. So it's not even about like whether or not they're genuine, whether or not you feel it. It's just like, I mean, is you going to put up with it or not? Because you can leave. You can leave. So I know sometimes you feel like you can't. But you can leave. You can exit. There's always an exit, even when it doesn't look like one. Chances are, when it doesn't look like an exit, it's probably the biggest exit in the world. But goddamn, yeah.
And then communication.
Yeah.
Communication is key.
I think the more y'all communicate with each other, the better gauge you'll have for whether or not the person's being genuine or not.
People just people though. I mean, we're just not perfect. I can love you to death and still hurt you unintentionally.
100%.
Yeah, that friends can break your heart too.
Sometimes making
100%.
yourself happy
Always
hurts the
tired,
other
but never
person,
of
which
you.
is unfortunate.
And that's
That's
their
part of being
problem.
human.
But they will be all right, because hurt don't never last. You know what I'm saying? But happiness can.
And then the other thing is, why are you hurt? Let's communicate.
Sound like you obsessed.
Obsessed is a good ass movie. Even though Beyonce can't act, but it's a good ass movie.
I feel like she did a decent job in that movie.
Solid C minus. I'll give her that.
I'm not about to
C's
give you
get
a
degrees.
better process. I'm not
Bad,
shut up.
though.
Yeah, no, that white girl was acting her ass off. Even to the point where she
Why?
fell off. I mean, well, yeah, but I'm judging performance still.
LeBrat said, "Winter coming, ladies. Hide y'all apartments." For real. Y'all
Oh God.
Has anybody ever dealt with like a hobosexual before? I think that's what they call them.
A hobo. Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Not
currently.
Not your current.
Not currently.
Oh.
I was
You
like,
got to be clear about that.
the whole room was like,
I was like, bro, is there a corona in Vancouver? Yo.
I was like, I know she know this
you
live.
could have cut that
that part
tension
out,
with a
baby.
That's
knife.
about to be changed and everything.
Everybody was like, ooh.
Come on, you
That's
got a
another
big
clip.
attitude.
You don't have to section that. That's funny. That's funny.
Can you approach the bench and tell us about that non-current homosexual marriage?
Wait.
Non-current. Y'all heard me say non-current, right?
It's ratchet.
As you come up to the witness stand, can you please describe for the members of the jury
We need your
what
name.
homosexual
What a homosexual is, yeah.
is?
A homosexual is
Uh-huh.
a man or a woman.
Yes.
Or woman.
Or
I'm sorry.
non-binary
It's-
individual.
Yeah, a non-binary individual, a person that will seek out somebody who has a stable environment.
Indeed.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
create a relationship. They will go to the ends of the earth to build that relationship.
Seeking
Yes.
ye shall
To move
find.
in with that person, to gain that trust, just to have a place to live. Ultimately, it has nothing to do with the love
Sounds
itself.
parasitic.
Yeah, like
I'm weak.
they're dating for a place to stay, and they normally
Yes.
don't stay long.
They don't?
They
They don't stay long. Normally, don't stay long. The
They
ones
stay
that
as long as you not hip.
By October to April.
They
if
come,
they
yeah,
if they stay there a long time, at that point they're not a homosexual. No
they're a
more.
roommate.
That's
I'm weak. Are they?
Yep.
that's your.
In order to
that's
be a
your-
roommate, are you paying bills?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Are they paying bills?
Like you done made a decision now.
Yup.
That ain't even.
All they
like,
do, they come in to lick a titty or eat some coochie, and
Oh, I
then
thought you was
and
stopping
then
at the liquor
take
store.
take your Italian food out the refrigerator that you were waiting for, just so you
He's
can
upset
eat
about
it.
that plate.
Niggas out here munching for
So
a
much
roof
that
of
happen a
some
lot
heat.
during tax season, apparently.
During tax season.
munching.
Munching
Are
for
they?
a roof of some
They
heat.
is eating at.
They groceries.
Look, they groceries, honey.
The
They
grocery shoppers.
they.
That ain't the but
God.
groceries.
The shit y'all do to keep that PlayStation plugged up.
She said,
They will damn near marry you. Listen to what I said. I married one. Marry you.
Dia said, he will buy you a ring
Like,
just so he can
Cousin
be
Luke, I
Cookie
see.
Monster on
like,
the
for a
weekend.
place to stay and
Not Cousin
somebody on his
Luther.
own. No, but my situation was different because he was a minister.
Oh.
Not tax season,
Not
bro.
he
Come
was
on
on
now,
the
get your
clock.
life
Getting
together.
deeper.
I was First Lady Judea at one point.
Yes, Lord.
I remember that. I remember that.
You remember
Yeah, why you unfriended me because I want religious and goddamn you won't having that shit.
She said no heathens allowed.
Yeah.
No, we was getting into it real bad.
Yeah, over some
Really?
religion. We had to come back rebranded,
Over religion,
reintroduced, all of
yeah.
that.
I was like, because I remember when it came back around,
I'm weak.
and I almost name dropped.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't.
Say the name. Say their name.
No,
Man.
please.
I was like, I don't know if this person like me because I just got this funny feeling like back in the day, me and him used to argue so bad on the internet. Like I just couldn't
It was just the
remember
last 5
how
minutes.
we ended up. I can't remember like what
Real
terms
bad.
we ended
Real
on.
bad.
Can you say real bad?
Real bad. He just bumped his head on the wall.
Nah.
Hey yo.
I'll be like, bruh, bitch,
That
she
hurt.
sound
I
like
just want to let you know, a lot of people was doing that back then. It was like hometown people too. I was like,
Doing what?
like just unfriending over, like, cause I was just like, bro, I just
Oh, no,
want
I
really.
You
feel
was
unfriended people.
very
I definitely unfriend
opinionated.
people.
I was.
It was
I
so
still
bad.
am.
It was
I feel
so
like y'all
bad
was
that
more
I
conditioned
purposely
to it.
would not listen to your music because I did not like you,
Goddamn.
and I hate that because
No,
now I missed
you're
out
teaching
on
a
your
good-
music.
You're teaching a good lesson.
I
Hey,
mean, I was like,
sometimes
his music gotta be
If I
trash
would've
because he's
inhaled,
just a trash.
they won't
individual.
press play because it's you. So be a
Seems
better
like
you sometimes.
Evidence,
Sometimes.
seems like evidence will show that musically they fumbled the bag,
Mm.
and that
Ooh.
is law.
I fumbled the bag. But it made it even better when I did listen.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this dude was actually pretty good the whole time,
The whole time.
and I was sleeping
Whole
on
time.
him.
Denial.
But yeah,
Delusion.
y'all got any more questions about the homosexual?
Convince yourself. No.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
I got beat.
So I'm gonna go sit back now.
Richard been waiting to say that for 10 years.
What did he say?
No, it was just.
like, you deleted me. You been waiting to say that for 10 years.
I just remember you being really religious, and I was like, where did that person go?
Yeah, we had talked about it a little bit on my Shot Topics episode.
We did.
Yeah,
Oh, that crown.
yeah.
God damn.
But I was super religious in college.
Super.
Before I had got with
You
my
gotta say it
first
twice.
husband. Yeah.
All caps.
Yeah, I was like super religious.
Super.
Yeah,
Real bad.
real bad.
Real bad.
For real. So me and my Gucci print finna go sit over.
Ah.
So,
She said.
I bleeped it out.
She said, "Persecution rests our case."
Persecution. I'm weak.
So DJ JB, wherever he may be, said, "Can you be in love with somebody and never did the deed, never
Yes.
consummated
Yeah.
the relationship?"
Yeah,
Hell
I
yeah.
think
Hell
emotional attraction and physical attraction are two very different things, and I think our society has conflated the two as one big thing called romance. But I think that it's very possible to be in love with someone and never have sex with them or even want to.
Y'all want to hear a hot take?
Sure.
The day before you fuck is probably when you're the most in love with them. The moment you hit, it kind of diminishes.
Why?
Just a bit. Because now you've seen it. You ever been excited to see a movie, now you didn't see the movie? You're not excited about the movie no more because you know how it ends.
Was that love or
By
was
the way,
that
No Way Home. I
Was it
excited.
love
Was that love or is
18
it lust?
times. I'm still excited after seeing
It was what it was until it happened. Then it's
Okay,
just like then it is what it is.
But was it love or was it lust?
I'm not on that side no more because I hit. It's just like we don't know what we was feeling before that post nut clarity, but it was just like
Sounds like
infatuation
lust.
was there.
Yep.
I guess it was lust if it didn't continue.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just speaking in general, you know. But yeah, I feel like that's when you really the most into somebody is like right before y'all do the deed because it's just like you really gotta fuck with somebody to take it there, like men and women.
Should.
Like, I mean, I say should, but there are a lot of sociopaths out there that really just trying to put their numbers together, like really just try to do some wild shit, nasty, dirty. Go get papers. Anyway, but goddamn, yeah. But I feel like for sensible, regular functioning Homo sapiens, damn.
I was gonna say homosexuals.
Me too.
For functioning human beings, I feel like that night, day before, all of that in the third is when you really the most into somebody because it's just like, fuck it, let's do
It's
it.
just wise Jedi.
That's lust though. That's not always lust.
Nah, because it's just like, I mean,
I just be
unless,
bullshitting
of
with
course, if the bell get wrong, you know what I'm saying, then it's just like, then you on that new high, but it's just like, it wasn't the same as that wonder, that like, oh man,
For
like,
real?
what's about, like, yeah, like, oh wow, what's about to go
Here's a
down?
rebuttal.
So you're in love with them,
Okay,
and y'all do the deed,
uh-huh,
and it's terrible.
I thought it was gonna say mediocre. Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about it's trash.
It reinforces my
does
my
love
shit.
diminish or does it stay the same?
It
I
all
mean,
depends.
maybe you
True
can
love
maybe
is
you
staying
can
the
coach
same.
her.
You train them. If it's true love, it's
No, I'm talking about after the first night, after y'all do it.
I'm 30. Training hours
If
are
I
over.
gotta teach,
Did y'all hear me? I said I'm 30. Training hours are
Pull
over.
that back.
I think-
Pull that
I
back.
got
I
time.
think-
Like, if I gotta teach
So
Yeah, my original question. Does it
Yeah,
diminish
so yeah. The question, in case people didn't hear, I think it picked up everything in the room, but for the sake of repeating, it was basically like if you were in love with them, if you loved them, and then you hit it, and it was just like the worst shit ever. Does the love diminish after the fact, or do you still love them afterwards? Personally, I think the love can still be there, because like I said, like the physical and emotional are two separate realms of attraction. So I think that if I've grown to the place where I love you and I'm in love with you before we've even had sex or had physical relations like that, that shouldn't change just because you can't suck dick. Now I will say, will that put a thorn?
I can't hold you. That is an X on the list. Like,
Will that
we
put
can't
a
put a check
thorn
there.
in your side?
We cannot put a check there. Like, check could have went there.
Evidence will show. It does alter the feelings of the physical relationship.
Attraction, yeah.
Physically, but like I can't like be like, oh damn, sex was mid, I don't love him no more. I feel like that's a big
I
step.
say
You
you
know what
don't
I'm
love
saying?
him no more, but
Nah, because you'll make excuses for him when you fuck with him.
Nah,
You
it,
you right.
I would say it doesn't. It wouldn't diminish my love for them. It would just disappoint me in an area that I had hopes for.
He's like, damn, in
And
my
I mean-
mind.
Yeah.
Like, she can't arch it back, but I still love her though.
Yeah, I still love her. I just didn't know we were
That
gonna
shit
have to
tough.
work on that.
That shit tough.
We was gonna have to work on
Fuck them
that.
goddamn eggs.
No
Come on,
teeth,
nigga.
no teeth, baby.
Because, well, I think the other thing too is it depends on like what are your not deal breakers, but like where are those boundaries and stuff. Because my thing is like if I feel like I love you or I'm in love with somebody and then they're like, oh, but I don't think God exists or I don't respect that you believe in God, I'll be like, you know what? That changes things. You know what I'm saying?
If they voiced it like that, it would only change things just because of their approach. You seem kind of arrogant about your shit, and I, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about all different points of view. Maybe that's might have been what I changed with that whole Dia situation. Like I was a little arrogant and not wanting to be about, you know what I'm saying, not wanting to follow rules and all of that shit. I think I guess I'm more, not even humble, just a bit more empathetic with like all walks of life. It's like I see it all. I see how it all can compare. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, damn, like, bro, fuck y'all reading that shit for, bro? Bro, that's, yeah.
It
like,
comes,
yeah,
it comes to that idea of like just like deal breakers or where that threshold lies. You know what I'm saying? That might have been an extreme example, but it's about that deal breaker threshold. Because I feel like if I want to be in love with you, if I want to love you like that, I want to love the fact that you love and respect different aspects about me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if I feel like there's not a respect for parts of me, then like it's gonna be hard to reciprocate that kind of energy.
Facts.
You know?
Facts.
Can you fall in love with somebody that doesn't fall in love with you?
You can before.
Yeah, unrequited
beforehand.
love is a thing.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's
Unrequited love is a thing.
that shit wild.
Yeah. It can happen. It can definitely happen.
It's not.
You said-
I don't know if
you
it's
said
borderline
borderline-
psycho or it's
Nah.
borderline
So
sad.
it's like, yeah, facts though.
But you gotta be real confident.
Yeah.
No cap, to be in love with somebody that's really not in love with you, it really take a certain like understanding about yourself. To give something that you know for a fact you will not receive, and maybe not even give it, but like maybe not physically give it, but to have it to give, knowing that you probably won't even get a chance to give it or like have it reciprocated. It takes a certain understanding about yourself. I'm not saying like it's a good understanding or a bad understanding, but you got to really know yourself to like really be in that shit. Like, yo, like, I fuck with them. Like, they may not fuck with me like that, but I fuck with them. Like,
So do you
that shit
give
crazy.
love to receive it, or you just give love because that's who you are?
you supposed to
that's
work.
who I am.
In theory, you give love because love is to be given. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Like, we, honestly, at the end of the day, we want to live in a positive world where everybody is,
teaching now.
like, you
Like,
know,
who keeps love?
where it's love. Like, we want to have our own shit to where we can
It's not
just
even
grow
love.
and flourish, right? But at the same time, you have, like, a lot of hate that's feeding in or whatever. And you have to learn how to filter that shit out. But love is important. We definitely want to grow and expand. Like, the more we share love with each other, the more we share each other's shit and, you know, be positive for one another, the more positivity that spreads amongst, like, everywhere. The world, here, there, like, it's ridiculous. But a lot of people like to dwell in hate or whatever and do that crazy shit.
Yeah.
But that's because they were taking it in their love was taking
Exactly.
I think-
And, hey, it's happened to all of us, you
I
know.
think-
So it's
yeah.
hard to be sympathetic for people that be overly like, oh, I'm giving love and nobody's returning it. I hear you. I see it. I've been that person. I am that person. I don't give a
Well,
fuck.
I know a
help
nigga that's
people
done
that
cashed
do not
out so much on
do
a little
shit.
shorty.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
I
Then bought this shorty some 1942. I'm drinking it with her like, boy, he is nice.
I'm
ain't he?
dead.
Like,
Your pops are
Oh my
so
God.
like this is a generous young man.
Wow.
Like I like him. Like
Damn.
yeah.
I don't.
He bringing some more?
He bringing some more. He's like, hey, keep
Say
him
you
on
gonna
your
leave it in
finger.
the mailbox.
Keep him on your finger.
I'm gonna go meet him at the mailbox.
Shut the.
What's good, my boy? Yeah. I'll take that.
Bro, I'm just
Woo!
on that boat.
Shit,
But yeah,
Bigo.
right.
Murky Gray bottle. I
Oh,
like
thank
it.
Hey, yo. Nah, I don't think you should give love to receive love. I think you should just give love. I think everybody would like to receive love. I just don't think that's the strong. That should be the motivation.
Right.
Facts.
But
Or
everybody
even an expectation.
likes
It
being
should be
loved.
mutually exclusive.
Yeah, like,
Mutually
you
exclusive.
can't love people that don't love you because you're burning out energy. You're killing yourself, showing people love that are not
That part.
like
Yeah.
not doing it in return. You literally cannot fill an empty cup with an empty cup.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If I ain't got shit to give, like, hey, that's what I got. I spent or put everything, every bit and piece of me into sharing love with everybody else, and you not see it in return. It's draining. So you
is.
definitely have to absolutely. It's unfortunate. Like, I shared a post the other day that was like, I no longer can give love to not receive it back, because at the end of the day, you sitting here putting out so much of you. Like, you just about to be SOL at the end of the day, because some people, they don't give a fuck to give love back. They don't give a fuck to share. People will hit you up and ask you for money and not even check on you and see how you doing. So it'd be like, hey, can I get $145? Damn, hey, how you doing, or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you have to, like,
can't be
you can't
transactional.
exactly. If you want, like, you gotta love people to get love back. You can't ask shit or like do some dumbass shit and I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
So would you agree with the statement
I'm
of
mad. Ugh.
yeah? Get it out.
But
I was gonna say something.
Yeah. Would you,
Hold on.
Would
Wait a
you
minute.
would you agree with the statement of don't give love to receive love, but be smart about where you give your love?
100%, 100%. Because there are people that you were related to that ain't gonna give you the love back that you give them.
Right.
That's family. Then one of my coworkers said today, blood is thicker than water. I said sometimes. Sometimes.
I don't give a
That's a
fuck.
good topic.
I'm telling you.
I feel like we all, as human beings, have invested in an account that we're never going to be able to spend from, like, in a sense.
Yeah.
And that taught us how love worked. Everybody had that one-sided shit where you was just giving, and you ain't get shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
Plenty of one-sided
That's what.
shits where
Right.
I was giving,
That's what
giving.
taught us how to scale shit. And I feel like everybody
yeah.
needs that. Like, that's the hard lesson that you learn when you do genuinely love motherfuckers. Like that whole giving part. So it's just like, it just really all depends on where your comfort zone is. Back to Mr. Marley.
Back to
Who
setting
are you willing to
boundaries
hurt
too.
for?
Like,
Yeah.
Who are you
Shit.
willing to hurt for?
facts.
Just to read a couple of comments.
Cousin Luther said bad sex will make you cheat on somebody you love. I do remember
what
that
I
one.
was looking at.
I was
That's
I
exactly
seen
what
that
I
one. Like
was
that one
looking
stuck. That one stuck. And you are
That's actually hilarious.
Not even bad sex, routine sex can make you cheat on somebody you love.
True. Facts.
Will it make you cheat on somebody you're in love with?
yes.
That too.
No.
No.
Make you cheating as soon as you nut. You like, God damn.
That goes back to
Like,
my question.
Confessions.
Will bad sex make
Well,
that love diminish?
My answer
No,
was
but
no to
bad
that
sex
from the
will
jump.
have you giving.
Love is
You will have
So
lapse
you
of
don't
judgment.
love
I think-
that person if you're gonna do it.
That's not true. At the same time, we are
No.
animals.
Yeah.
We are animals, but sometimes their heart and
I
that brain
think-
part cut
Wait,
off.
wait.
It cut off,
Go
like,
ahead, I'm gonna
bro.
hit six.
I feel like we have to draw that line between love and relationships. And because I feel like the boundaries for those two things are different. They are involved with each other, but mutually exclusive at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I can love people, be in love with someone without any of the boundaries of a relationship. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm in a relationship with you, I'm not going to cheat on you because I love you in that context. And I'm going to respect the boundaries of the relationship that we formed because I love you in that context.
It's
you know
about
what I
setting
mean?
boundaries,
But
too.
what about the person who does love you but also cheats?
Well, they don't value your relationship.
Think about the dumbest shit you done did when you was horny.
I think some of that
That's
is
all I'm
like
saying.
back to the 80-20
Your brain
rule.
cuts off sometimes.
They love you, what you bring to the table, but that
Right.
20% you don't fulfill at all. That is
Right.
stepping out so they could be 100%. It don't mean that they don't love you. It just means it's an internal thing. They want to be full. They want to be 100%. They want to be full.
But
Oh, Brooks, I answered your question, too.
So then it's like,
Cause you a fucking animal.
where does like
That's
how
why
are
you
y'all
still
how are
cheating,
y'all
you in love.
conflating love and sex?
Love and sex is very different. They're different.
But it's very
You can
easy
have
to
sex with somebody
confuse
that
the
you're
two.
not in love
It-
with.
It's very
That-
different.
that's-
Very easy to
so-
confuse the two.
I feel like we're all saying the same shit.
Let me ring your bell and tell you some jokes and you laugh. You think you in love with me now just because you thought I was a genuine person when all I
But
did
the key word
was
is
ring
think.
your bell and was just
I
I turned out to be
reposted
not
things.
I just turned out to be not
I
shit.
reposted
It all
You know what I'm
comes.
saying? I
It
turned out
all
to be an
comes with.
upstanding human being.
It all comes with
and now you in love
boundaries.
because you ain't had upstanding human beings. Like it's
Yeah.
just really easy to convolute. Is that the word?
Yeah, convolute.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. It comes with boundaries and it comes with respect. For some people, if I love you,
Hey,
if
Ross, I
I'm
see
in
you.
love with you, then I'm gonna set boundaries of like I would never do this, that, and the
No,
third.
that's multiple.
I-
That's individual discipline, though. That's different than
That's
love.
Well,
That's
first of all, I
discipline.
think your
Right.
discipline is another problem that we're not
Yeah.
talking about right now.
I think a lot of people they don't have discipline for that. That's that.
Correct.
Like actually, Janelle Simone made a post the other day, and I posted. A lot of people choose to be monogamous.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like they make a choice.
Not even a lot of people.
Everybody can be attracted to multiple people.
Everybody
They make a
who's
choice-
monogamous
They
They
chooses
make
to
a
be
choice
that.
not to act on
Act
the
on it.
attraction.
Right.
Right.
That's discipline.
But that goes back to what I was saying about boundaries.
Yeah.
If monogamy is a boundary that you set for your relationship,
Yeah.
then if you step outside of that, regardless of how much you love the person, you're not respecting the boundaries
Oh,
of the
yeah,
relationship.
Well, you're definitely,
So-
you're definitely a dickhead. You're definitely a piece
So
of shit.
I feel like we're all
Definitely
saying
piece of shit.
Oh yeah,
we're
you're
all
right.
saying
You're
the
right.
same
You're right.
thing.
Because you can
So
definitely be
love
in
them,
love
piece
and
of shit.
disrespectful at the same time.
Thank
You
Yeah.
can be a piece of
Facts.
shit and still love them. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. So we're all on the same
I'm
page.
just saying, even the Grinch had a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
on the same
shit.
page.
I fuck with the Grinch. We're not gonna no Grinch
I
slander.
know.
What you mean?
Okay.
No Grinch slander.
That
I like-
nigga robbed
I like
the
that
city
video.
blind.
Outside, I got
What
my
are you
that
talking
video of the
about?
Grinch where he's like,
He robbed the entire city,
They
bro.
deserved it.
He gave
Bruh.
it back.
Did you see what Jim Carrey's gonna knock that shit over the
You see
cliff,
what
bro?
you say when it made him live?
Jim Carrey
Bruh.
was also great in the
Thought he
Mask.
was having a heart attack. The nigga shit was just growing. Like that nigga was, bro. Big
I
shout to
stand-
Jim Carrey.
I stand with the Grinch. All right.
No.
I like
Next
the Grinch.
question.
I got some Grinch socks, and I got a Grinch Christmas stocking. Like my Christmas stocking is a Grinch.
Look at that.
Whole face.
I'm just ready to.
There's a whole face
Okay.
question
All right. Oh, who got a whole face question?
in the comments.
Oh shit.
Sir, Wattel.
Who asked it?
Got
It
under.
was witty.
Witty.
Witty with the shits.
It's a little-
I think you
No, I
further
passed
down.
it. I
Yeah,
passed it.
because we way.
Oh, is
Yeah.
a whole phase needed in your life to know what you're really looking for? No.
Yes. Yeah.
That's I need to hear this debate.
You gotta hit the buffet to figure out your appetite, and you gotta figure out the buffet to figure out like what are you capable of. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like just go, eat to your heart's content. Like do it. I'm not saying. Well, maybe it's not necessary. Well, maybe it's not required, but I would deem it necessary, and I would definitely deem it helpful. Like make all the bad decisions, make mistakes.
Are we
Get
talking
messy.
About men or
You know what I'm saying?
women?
Big shouts to Miss Frizzle.
Are you talking about
I
unisex, Richie, or are you talking about men need to do this? Or
feel.
I'm talking about whatever the fuck you have a taste for.
I
feel like
I'm speaking
Yeah.
politically correct.
Okay.
Everywhere, all across the board.
Okay.
Like, go, do it, figure it out. Figure it the
Psychologist,
fuck out.
I
Everybody don't go there.
Now, if you're 40
Figure
years
it
old,
out.
and your
I
whole
was gonna
face,
say, I
that's a
didn't go to
different-
college,
That's a different
so-
issue. You're 40 years old, and your whole face. that's a
But-
But
Well, I went to
if
college.
you are out in the
Yeah.
comment
Yeah.
section in between like
I won't say
like
the dorms
18 and
for
23, like I guess just hit college parties. No, you can't relate to them talking about damn biology at 8 in the morning, but I mean, shit, you there, bro.
Not
Like,
biology.
be out there. Like, just be there. Be in the mix.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Be amongst peers.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Sure.
just be in the mix.
Be at college parties specifically.
No, I'm saying like I'm talking about like that people
No,
at that age.
yeah.
Like be among people within your age group.
Right.
They got whole phases.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
If you 30 at them goddamn college parties, yo, take your ass home. Go home. Like, please.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm about
I
to
get-
get you next week.
I get your point about the whole phase as far as like trying everything and like the whole buffet analogy,
Like, yeah,
right?
it can help. It can help.
I feel like that could be helpful for some people. I don't think it's necessary to find what you're looking for. Because taking it out of the context of sex, I knew I wanted to major in graphic design before I thought of any other major. I just knew what I wanted to do.
That's
I didn't.
rare, though.
I didn't
I
say
changed my major twice in college.
that's great.
And
And
I
that's
still don't do shit with my major. 'Cause I didn't want to major in what I ended the major, and I just had to pick something.
and that is your truth. But for me, I knew what I wanted and didn't have to try everything to figure that out. So in both of our situations, a whole phase, quote unquote, wasn't necessary
Right.
to find what we were really looking for. Now, for some people, they might feel like that is the best way to figure it out, is to just try everything in a short, span of time. Respect. But I think that it comes with its risks. And it could be more detrimental than helpful, especially depending on how it happens. So, all in all, to I guess just wrap that up, I feel like people glorify this idea of a hoe phase.
They romanticize it.
And
They do.
They romanticize it, but I feel like we need to take more responsibility in giving a more accurate picture of what that can be for people.
I just want to shout out to people who
said,
went
"I
through a
can
whole
say
phase and
something."
got out with no kids. I just want to shout out to them.
Yes.
Hey,
Take a
turn
toast
up,
to
y'all
them.
who had the whole phase.
So-
and
Got
out
through the
with
whole
no
phase and no
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
I drink to that.
As a woman, the whole face is bad.
Yeah.
With your bad sex, you
Yeah.
might
And
end up pregnant.
honestly, like sometimes
those are the
the
bad
whole
phase.
phase is what people are looking for.
The whole phase isn't always fucking. I will say, the whole phase isn't always fucking. Now you can fuck who you would like. You don't have to fuck everybody you
But
like.
fuck who you want to fuck who you like. That's all
I
I
need
know.
you to repeat that again.
You
I
can
need
fuck.
you to repeat
You
that
can fuck
again.
whoever you like, but that doesn't mean fuck everybody you like.
Facts. You don't have to
Okay,
do
like.
That's another.
I need you
I need
to
that
say
on a
it 3
t-shirt.
more
But if-
times
but
and
if
louder
that's your
for the bitches in the
prerogative,
back.
I might put that on the screen.
If that's your prerogative,
I put on.
then you have a way to get that done.
Yeah.
You make those tally marks.
Because I used to always say, like, as a weed smoker, it is very cool to be high. Sometimes it is not cool at all to look high. You know what I'm saying? You can be as high as you want
Facts.
at any time, but it's just like looking high is not the vibe. So it's perfectly fine to want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you want to fuck, you don't gotta act on it every single time. That goes back to whoever said something about discipline, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about whatever situation you in, like.
I'm not using
This motherfucker is knocking bricks over the side of their head on Instagram. Like, why do you, like, yeah, you might want to fuck with your weird ass, but don't fuck them. Like, what is wrong with you?
You
Like,
can be attracted to somebody and not fuck them. That's the thing. That is a thing.
Exactly.
You can be attracted to somebody and not fuck them.
right. But I want to say, if you attracted somebody and you decided not to fuck them, stop acting like you would. Stop acting like, you know what I'm saying? Stop giving them the hint, like, you know what I'm saying? You could have fucked. Like, stop blurring lines.
I feel
Stop playing lines.
So I'm just
Said,
saying.
take
this
fun
might-
out.
Flirting with clear boundaries are cool. It's
Yeah,
just like,
clear boundaries.
with
though.
clear
Just know
boundaries.
it ain't gonna never go
Women
bad.
try to
Right.
me, they fumble the bag. We
No.
put that out there.
I think if you're gonna have a hoe phase, it still needs to be intentional or have some level of intention to it. You know what I'm
Like a
saying?
number
I-
of niggas
no-
to stop at?
No.
nah,
If
yeah,
you-
After 30,
Nah,
I'm out of this. Look.
No.
He said, I quit.
What I'm saying is like
30.
what I'm saying is like if you go to the food analogies work for me. If you go to the Chinese buffet,
Yeah, he love food.
right?
He like to eat.
Even though you're at a buffet,
That's why I said that.
That's law.
no complaints yet. If you go to the Chinese buffet, even though you know there's gonna be hella food there, you still usually go knowing I want to eat Chinese food. I really want this, that, and the third, and the buffet has all of them versus going to a regular restaurant where I just order one. Like, there's a level of
So
intent.
it's like, okay, I want to screw a white guy and a Hispanic guy and a black guy. Is that what you mean?
I feel like that's a little weird.
I feel
But
like she should have approached the bench when she said
but
that.
no. But so what I'm getting at is like
Approach the bench.
what I'm getting at is like you go into this space. You go into this space with a whole lot of
So
options,
you gotta do some
right?
calculus, huh?
Oh look.
But you go into this space with a whole lot of options and stuff, right? But there's still a level of intention of like I'm not coming in here just to go down the line and put every piece of food on my plate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I still have taste. I still have preferences. I still have like an appetite.
Time and a place mean a lot too.
I want to
You know what I
clarify.
mean?
But you do understand
I wanna
everything
clarify
that
what the
you're
whole
saying
phase is,
is
just
not
so
a whole
everybody's on the
phase,
same
baby.
page.
You
Look.
turn down a whole phase.
Look, the whole phase is when you're like a freshman in college.
dating.
This is the first time in your life you're able to freely fuck somebody.
That.
When you're in high school, you have to sneak around.
Right.
Mama's not home. In high school, just unlock your door and fuck.
And I'm
That's
just-
all. That's why I said, if you're 40 years old, that's not a whole phase. Seek therapy. That's a little bit different.
I disagree.
That's a
A
whole
So
phase
y'all
can happen
saying-
at any point in life.
So y'all saying that
And it's
whole
just like
phase-
so much shit come
The
out of the
whole
whole
phase
phase. You
is
figure
not
out how bad a bitch you
thinking-
can get
you're not
out of that
thinking
whole
that
phase, bro.
clear.
You really do
No,
some
when
heat.
you
So the whole
Yeah,
phase, you don't have
phase.
standards?
You just
When
have
you're freshman in
freedom.
college,
You
no.
just have freedom when you just
Bro,
do it.
I got some college
Well,
bodies
I
I
was
would
been a
never
different kind of
reveal.
freshman.
I know somebody that's an
Right.
upstanding citizen
With your
right
graphic
now,
design,
bro.
you
They
knew
went
your
their
major,
freshman
that's
year
different.
ready to
That's
fuck
fair.
up.
I
They
have a lot
won
more
their
standards
freshman
than
year.
y'all niggas. What
Bro,
can I
they
say?
That's fair. That's
They got
fair.
to NC State, bro. They was just
I'm
like,
taking a
bro,
shot to that,
bro,
huh?
like, bro, I'm about to
I think
fuck
I'm a
out. I
bitch.
don't give a fuck. Like, bro,
I
it's
feel
what
like,
it
I
is.
feel like
That's
people
a
don't
big
get
win.
that
Like,
I'm
that
joking
shit,
when
yeah,
I'm
just like,
saying
when
this
they, bro,
shit.
they came out of it, you know what I'm
But
saying?
no,
Master
I-
So,
Chief,
entertainment guy.
Why is my cup
It's not
empty?
like you want to screw everybody, but it was like I went to college in a relationship. I was engaged. When we broke up, though, I had a different lens on life. I'm like, oh shit.
Don't go into college in no relationship if you are that age in them
You
comments,
know
bro.
what I'm saying? Like,
It's college. That's the
like-
years
it's
the
like
whole.
you-
Bro,
That's
you will be
Yeah.
sitting in your
You
living
can be
room
the
listening
guy,
to
you
Thank
can
Me
go
Later
home
while
with
they call
him.
her Jay Nasty
Yeah.
and
Or that
goddamn
wasn't an
Fayetteville.
It's not a,
option.
No, I
that's
get
your first
that.
time.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
I get that.
But,
But
I had certain standards for myself, but that's just because I'm from here. So it was like you
Yeah.
couldn't be
I
from
get
here
it,
because I
'cause
didn't
I'll-
want my family to
I'll
find
never
out.
eat no
I
sushi
think,
at a
I think
buffet.
we're on the
Yeah,
same
no
page.
buffet.
But
Buffet
I
sushi?
typically though,
No.
But I like
you were
sushi,
saying
but not the
those girls
buffet. So it's just like, yeah.
Oh, they just out.
It
Time
was,
and
it
place
was
is
no,
the same
it was
too.
no insight. It was just we were just having fun. You see what
So
I'm
you just
saying?
basically
There
take
was
any
no
opportunity that
intention.
came.
Oh, I like
Correct.
one.
Yeah,
So,
that's the
my,
whole phase,
So my
yeah.
argument
They
was
really be having
whole
fun.
phase still has to have intention.
Yeah.
Whole
I mean, I
phase-
get it.
And freshman in college, there's no intention.
If it ain't no finish
A whole
line,
phase
it
is
should be
literally you
God,
fucking
like-
somebody because
That's just
you want some
dating.
pussy, they want some dick, and
know
they
what?
just there.
That's
Maybe
just dating.
Nah, because I feel like dating has more emotional attachment to it. Maybe we just got different definitions. Maybe I was describing a whore phase.
So what's the difference between casual dating and the hoe phase?
I
'Cause
feel
I feel
Casual
like-
dating, you
'cause I feel
guys-
like the hoe phase
No.
and casual dating are
Doesn't-
one and the same.
Whole phase is like we at a bar.
Uh-huh.
I bought this girl a drink. We danced together. Now we going home to fuck.
Yeah, and he
I don't even know her
and he
name.
don't see her again.
That's a whole phase. I don't
Casual
know.
dating.
I might see her in a dining hall, but I don't even know her
You
name.
date
That's
with
a
the
whole
whole
phase.
phase.
Why y'all
Possibly.
yelling at him?
It's kind of right. I don't know.
We just loud. You
Oh,
date,
whole phase.
you
Black
date with the
people.
with the
Yeah.
possibility
With dark
that you might end up in a relationship with that.
So you
person.
have to be in the hoe phase to catch one night stands.
I'm sorry.
I feel like casual dating.
You
at
have
least
to be in a whole
the
phase
way
to
the way I
catch one
define
night stand.
dating is
No.
like dating
No,
has some.
you can have every now and then one night stand.
I
But
feel
if
like-
it becomes repetitive, you in a whole phase.
I feel like
Just admit it.
dating usually comes with some.
If you're 40, it's not a
outlook
phase.
Of
not.
like a relationship.
You
You
can be in a
whole phase at any
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like dating is a little more organized.
Which is okay.
I know somebody who like that.
More like groundwork.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I feel like they bleed. They could bleed into one another.
It's blurred.
Yeah.
It's blurry for sure.
Blurred lines.
I feel like you can end up dating people during your whole phase.
And now
I know you want it.
All right, so
enjoying her life the
Brooks.
first time. That's a regular whole phase.
me and we were talking earlier because it's my older cousin.
Brooks is
Yeah,
a controversial character. I
He is.
appreciate
He
him.
is. Yeah, he is. He's real Old Testament. But you know what I'm saying. But he's from the South, just like I am. But he was talking about how like with that whole phase, well, a lot of times motherfuckers don't get the chance to see how like attractive of a companion they can get because a lot of people kind of stay in like their hometowns or whatever.
Yeah.
Like What do you think about it? Because that kind of comes with the whole phase too. Because I honestly, with my whole phase, it really taught me to like, yo, I could really hit like these bags.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what that taught me. Like it gave me a heat check.
So here's the thing. What you just described is your whole phase gave you a boost of confidence and gave you a realization. I feel like if a whole phase is what it takes, or is the only thing that gives you that boost of confidence, that's a problem. What you're basically getting at is you needed a boost of confidence to get to that level. Let's not,
Because my self-esteem
it's
was low.
self-esteem. So let's not confuse ourselves that the whole phase was responsible for you getting those bitches. It was your self-esteem and confidence. And confidence and self-esteem don't
But
only
had I
come
not
from a
had
whole
that whole
phase.
phase, I would have not had the self-esteem
And
confidence
that is your
to get those
truth.
bitches.
And that's your truth. But it does not take a whole phase for everybody to get confidence and self-esteem.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
So let's not conflate the two and mistake the actual.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So what really got you those results was the confidence and self-esteem. That could have happened without a whole phase for other people.
It was really that bad, bitch smiling with all her teeth at my jokes, and that joke wasn't funny at all. That's when I knew. I was like, yeah, I could.
You know, because my argument would have been like, had you met her outside of that whole phase, you would have had the same results.
But I wouldn't have acted on those results because I wouldn't have believed in myself.
But if you had met her after your whole phase,
then she was a done deal. What 2 Chainz say? Yeah, done deal.
So it would have been outside, but it would have been outside of the context of your whole phase, because you would already have the confidence.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying.
But it's just like
So
I feel like I
needed to screw a bunch of women to get that confidence.
screwing a bunch of women in the whole phase are not the same. Whole phase is where you just you're not really looking at tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you, of course you have, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you stay healthy, all of that. Get your papers, sick motherfuckers. But what I'm saying is that, like, with the whole phrase, like, you, like, look, I'm not looking for anything. It's what I stumble upon is what I stumble upon. I'm on this yellow brick road. I might see the wizard. I might see the lion. I might see the Tin Man. But it's just like, right now, I'm in Oz. And I'm just trying to get the fuck out of Oz. Well, maybe I'm not trying to get out of Oz. I'm just in Oz. Right, just enjoying Oz on this yellow brick road.
Easing on down the road.
So,
Like, are you
No.
going after women that you feel like maybe?
I think it's
didn't.
validation.
I went after the women that everybody wanted but couldn't get that I got, and I feel like the fucking man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like
that
the fucking man.
validation.
As a freshman bagging the baddest senior on campus, I feel like the fucking man. Not gonna lie.
So
She was bad, too.
I had a homeboy like
She
that.
was bad.
We was hating. We were
I was
hating.
that guy.
We were definitely hating. Yeah.
So closing statements from the defense on this issue. A whole phase, while it may be helpful, informative, and insightful,
He said I was wrong because
And
I called him
even-
Old Testament. I was just saying.
and
I
even
don't-
inspirational, it is not necessary for you to find what you are looking for.
It's not.
It's
It
not
can help.
necessary.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
And let's stop projecting the fact that because it worked for us, it works, period.
Right. I worked for me. It wasn't a whole phase. That's what it was. Back to the docket. This is a good episode because I haven't really been in the docket like that.
This is great. They came to play in these comments tonight.
So, the real name, whoever that is,
Oh,
because this is just a random tweet screenshot.
whoever it is, it's the
They
real one.
said, y'all want to be toxic so bad. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get rid of every toxic trait in me. I don't want to talk harsh. I don't want to fight, question your statements, disrespect, nor act nonchalant with my significant other. Being toxic only drains good out of you. I want to be able to communicate. So, with that, because I always got like a little thought with these. I try to make one in some. What's the last toxic trait that you either got rid of or you try to get rid of? Me, I'm still working on my nonchalance. Like, I really like my alone time so much. If I feel like I gotta cut you off, it's really like, bro. Once I disconnect, the whole time by myself, I'm having a blast. Like I'm smoking weed. I'm catching up on all the shows that you don't even like. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing the game. Like, you know, I'm rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Do what I gotta do.
Right, like I'm enjoying my time by myself, so it's just like that be the shit I need to work on, because sometimes it's not even about me being nonchalant no more. It's about me enjoying my time.
Yeah.
But the person I'm being nonchalant with, while I'm not even thinking about how they perceiving it, because I'm just so busy under my rock, like Patrick. Like Like, they over there, like, really trying to figure out what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, Patrick had a whole lot of self-awareness, bro. That nigga had a whole little loft under his rock, and he fucking loved it. Like, didn't he have to go to work? SpongeBob would tell me, I'm ready. I'm like, bro, that nigga used to roll over and look at SpongeBob. That nigga going to work, suck ass.
Nah.
Like, and just, bro, I'm telling you. Like, but it's just like, yeah, that's the one I'm working on. Like, I really be trying to be more, like, empathetic to who I shut myself off with. Because once I'm shut off, boy, I had a time that day. Because it's all me.
Sheesh.
And I fuck with me
we
so
had a
much.
time last night.
That's what I'm saying. I fuck with me so much. Once I shut off, it's just like, it ain't even about you no more. It's about me enjoying myself. That type of shit. So, yeah, that's the shit that's what I need to work on.
That hurt. That hurt me. And we ain't even dating.
That's crazy.
I agree, though.
That shit hurt.
I agree.
And I don't even mean to be
hurtful.
hurtful.
I want you to be at home writing songs about me, crying, smoking weed, drinking yourself to fucking death.
That happens day 3.
If we cut off.
That happens day 3.
But to know that this man is literally unfazed by us not talking,
That's me.
that hurt. That'll make a woman do stupid shit.
It's not that we unfazed. It's just like it's like we lose sight of the reason for shutting down because we are enjoying ourselves shut down.
Going back to you.
How you enjoying your
I'm
life
over on
without me? What
quick.
you talking about? Without me.
Then you said how you enjoying your life
That's
without
because
me.
we
I
the
feel that.
prize. Prizes move on fast.
Oh my gosh, that's not
Well,
the
damn,
circle
I
we
just must be
needed.
a prize then. Cause
It's not even about the prize.
I'm
It's just
not
like,
gonna
bro.
cry no more.
Like I said, I really fuck with me. Like,
No,
bro.
like, if
Once
you
I,
get
bro,
to the
yeah.
point where you not gonna cry no more, but I'm talking about in
I was saying that I
that
agree with Richie.
initial
Like,
piece.
I'm not about to say
That
that.
initial piece.
And once a lot of guys, we keep stuff inside for so long.
Later.
So once we finally show emotion, we already been dealing with this shit for 2 months. So we
Oh,
already
so-
like.
Yeah, it hit y'all later.
So for
we kind
y'all,
of just been shrugging
most
it
of
off.
my friends are males, so I guess that's how I developed my coping
What?
mechanisms.
Never
What?
would've
Oh my
guessed.
gosh!
I had no
wow,
idea.
Look,
Never would've
wow.
Clueless.
Oh, geez, Louise on Christmas Eve. But like, so like the same shit Richie's saying for real. Like I feel that shit. Like,
Hold on. Whitney said he never had a hoe phase. Get one.
I
hold
don't
on.
really think I had a hoe phase.
Would you-
honestly,
I mean,
out there, but
It's fine.
I just feel like
honestly.
Is your
I can, huh?
Is your number above?
Ooh.
Oh, hey, I mean, you know, it look
Sorry, mama, at the Oh
I
my
want to know the
god.
answer. I want to know the answer. Hold on.
No. Hey, that's G14 classified. That's my partner. Them I ain't gonna put him out there like that. My
Hey,
partner.
thank you,
them.
partner.
We'll
Chill
talk
out.
after the cameras cut off.
I'm weak. Cut the off.
Dead ass. Cut the cameras, dead ass. Yeah.
But like what Richie said though, for real, like it's like you sit here and you if you sit here and like romance or whatever that shit or for real, like after a while, if so there was an instance of some shit happened and I was just like, all right, I was upset for a day, but after that it was just like back to doing me, because at the end of the day he didn't make me who I was. You know what I'm saying? So I still had to do what I had to do to continue on to be happy for myself. At no point in life am I going to let somebody else dictate who I'm going to be.
I tell you what, once I clean that crib up, because that's what I do when I'm mad, I'm over it.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
I watch it off Amazon.
Once that last dish
Once that new air fryer come in, it's a wrap.
Oh, that's the
Bro, once that last dish is in the drain
Retail
on that
therapy.
stove top wiped off, I'm good.
For
I'm
the niggas
gone.
that lost me, you be on suicide watch. Like,
Oh my
it ain't
gosh.
no, nah, like they
homeless, of
they
course.
be down bad.
They homeless, of course.
That was
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
that
Real bad.
Shut
That part.
real bad.
up. But nah, you be
Real bad.
You
They be down bad, real bad.
You be down bad for me.
All right, but yeah, getting back to the topic. What's the last toxic trait y'all tried to like
Yeah.
to treat? Not even cure, but treat.
I think a toxic trait of mine, and I don't know, it's probably toxic, but I think it was just like a bad habit. I don't like being involved in drama, like ever, but I'm so entertained by drama
Oh yeah.
that other people are going through. I feel like it's toxic because I know that it diminishes my desire to like intervene, depending on what it is. Like if I'm somebody I'm close to, my friends are really going through like some shit, like obviously I'm gonna help. Like it's not like that. But like for example, all these fucking subtweet statuses that been going around Facebook the last couple weeks. Like
A lot of them.
I don't know.
I be tickled pink.
I don't
I just
know
be
what.
observing.
I don't be knowing what the fuck is going on. I just know it's dramatic, and I'm reacting at all of them. But it's toxic because I really need more context before I be laughing at something because I need.
Some of them can't drink with me.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do better at contributing to those things inadvertently.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, some of them people came 4 shots in. I'm like, so how long you been a bitch? Moving on.
Hey.
Wait a minute.
Wasn't my episode.
Man says women give their best selves in prime years to the toxic man, then want a good man when the damaged goods are on the clearance rack. How do y'all feel about that?
But men don't be on the clearance rack as well? I'm just asking, because, like,
that part.
Men come to women damaged. They come to women broken, like, all that shit, right? They come with
y'all
the same.
Y'all talking about some real shit. I'm nosy. I'm listening.
Look, it's like he's like, well, I'm listening, but they come with the same shit. So it's like if you're coming damaged and broken, and you're expecting top notch or whatever, like it's hard to expect something out of someone that you can't give. So talking about women being on clearance racks, what do you like? Woo! I don't want to be that person to be like, what do you bring to the table? But at the same time, you talking about somebody being on clearance. What is it that you're doing different? That's different from the other shit she's already been through.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we gotta clock the projection. We gotta clock the loaded language. We gotta clock the lack of chivalry and the ownership that kind of statement puts on women or other people that they want to be in relationships with. Because here's the thing. We're all processes as people, and life in itself is a process. So we are processes within a process. So everybody that you meet is just another cog in the machine. They're going through their own shit. They got their own functions. Before. So what you perceive as damage is what I perceive as survival sometimes.
Come on now.
And so what I don't need you to do is project your standards onto me. Because here's the thing. If I'm damaged, or if the woman in this case is damaged goods or whatever that she gave to toxic men or whatever, that's a whole lot of subjective language because you're perceiving these kinds of men as toxic, this kind of woman as damaged, this kind of situation or circumstance as a clearance rack. So here's my thing. Instead of complaining about all the women that you don't see on the standard that you want for yourself, how about you ignore them and move on to people that you do want?
Shoot high.
Or, shoot higher. Want more for yourself, or accept the fact that you're settling for those people that you keep looking at and judging. I think we need to bring back the accountability in these kinds of situations.
Accountability is key. I got something to say. I gotta say it from the chest.
Because here's my thing.
I just want to say this because I agree with what you're saying.
On one knee.
Totally. I think what he was trying to say is just like, when he say prime years, I really think the person who said that really like I'm young, because it's just like, I guess he's talking about like the younger years, where like you're out every night, your eating habits aren't the best, so it's just like maybe you don't look how you looked at 23, how you look now at 32. So it's like I think
get the body back.
Like that's what I think. That's where he's going.
There's some factual to it.
Still wrong,
I think people are taking it so extreme. All they're saying is, look, if I want to spend my 20s and my early 30s being in gangs, fucking hoes, having both baby mamas, when I'm 45 with a beer belly and my dick don't work no more, I can't expect bad bitches to flock to me because I no longer qualify for bad bitches.
What about if you got money?
Damn, when you get to 40, your shit gonna be.
I said, not me. I'm saying hypothetically. Easy.
Why do you not qualify for bad bitches?
Because they don't want me.
And why do the bitches that don't want you still qualify to you as bad bitches?
Because Rihanna's a bad bitch, even though she haven't answered my DM.
And then why do you think that she wouldn't be attracted to you? My thing is like, you need to start elevating your standards.
Because I'm 45 and broke with a baby belly. If I'm 45 and broke with a Rihanna is not looking for me.
Then get money, lose weight, and be better.
Thank you.
Right.
Why is it their problem? My thing is, and this isn't even a man to woman thing. It is.
It's not man versus woman. That's why I used to. If I'm a man trying to get Rihanna, it's not man versus woman. If I'm 45 years old on the clearance rack, which is I'm out of shape, dick might not work no more. I got 18 baby mom. What I'm gonna do with my 18 kids? I can't get better with 18 kids.
Then do the best with what you got.
They got money. They're not broke. They're not broke.
My thing is like,
it's an example.
nah,
not me. It's an example.
Nah, because
Because that's the equivalent of what they're basically saying with
it
some of
speaks
these,
to all those people.
ladies.
It speaks to all those
I
people
disagree.
playing poker. No, it speaks to all those people playing poker that maybe all they got in their hand
You only
is
got a
like.
couple more years.
Nah, I got a lot more. Hold on. Hold on.
No, that's not what you said. That's
I got a lot more.
He said it's going back
That nigga
down.
got 48 months top.
It's going
Hey,
down now.
Hey, I'm only 34. Easy. Hey, that's more. Have a good night.
Oh, not a flat tire.
He said next week. Oh, I got his mouth.
But I mean,
That's an example, guys. Example.
think about it though.
If I got 18 kids, my kids will still be there. I can't erase my 18 kids with 20 baby mamas. I can't erase that.
So like,
It's still there. That's baggage.
you can't. First of all,
It's baggage.
it's you calling your kids baggage. I mean,
And it's me calling my 18 baby mamas the more baggage.
sure.
My 18 baby mamas are baggage, not the kids. The 18 different baby mamas are baggage.
But it wasn't when you was with. Come on, like.
Because I was toxic and I wasted my prime
Hey,
years.
But they're not worthless.
I could have been getting my PhD.
Like he
but
said,
I've been
you
getting-
was going through a process. They was going through a process.
No.
All I'm saying yeah, and now nobody's entitled. I'm not entitled for every bitch to accept me. I'm not entitled for that.
No,
I'm gonna get what I can get.
No.
I'm on a clearance right.
So look.
That's true.
So look.
With 20, I'm having to get rid of my 20 baby mamas.
So look.
I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer. What I'm
So
doing with
look.
20 baby mamas?
Oh, yo.
He had 20 baby mamas.
So two
He had fans.
Two things though. Like, first of all, you should have thought about your 20 baby mamas before you had 20 baby
Oh,
mamas.
so in my prime years, I should have made better decisions, right?
Yes.
All I'm saying, that's all I'm saying. Make better decisions in your prime years.
But-
so that no. In your prime years, make better decisions.
No, but
all I'm
listen.
saying.
No, like.
That's law.
But listen, here's the thing. Whenever you have your hand and you're sitting at the poker table,
everybody but
you
me.
can't look at your pair of queens and be like, damn, I wish I had a better hand. You still got to play the fucking hand that you have. And so many people are so worried about wanting a better hand that they stop playing the hand that they have. Whenever you 45 with a beer belly or a loose dick and 18 baby mamas, like, you can spend all your time wishing that you made different choices, or you can do the best with what you have.
Yeah, and the best way to have is probably not going to be Rihanna. It's probably going to be somebody who works at Walmart off at 15,501, and that's okay.
And if that's
all
what
I'm saying,
but if that's
and
what
that's
you
okay.
believe,
That's okay.
if that's what you believe, then that is what you believe.
No, it's okay. Average people tend to date average people, and there's nothing wrong with dating average people.
But why do you
Nothing
have
wrong
to?
with that.
Why do you have to
There's nothing
fit
wrong
in
with
with the
that.
statistic?
There's
though?
nothing wrong with that.
You know what?
Yes, there's
Let me
anomalies.
get out this groove.
I'm sure
This
there's
ain't
like
my niche.
this broke dudes who could get a Beyonce. There's anomalies.
No,
There's broke dudes who can date a Beyonce, but that's not the norm. The normal average dude is going to end up with an average woman. There's nothing wrong with being average.
You know what I just
There's
realized?
nothing at all wrong with being
I'm
average.
just not an average nigga.
Hey, I feel you on that.
The defense
right.
rests,
Defense versus case.
and that's not a light skin thing.
That's
And
definitely
that's law.
LAW.
And that's not a light
All
skin thing.
capital letters.
That's a sitch thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just not an average
Ah, my
nigga.
shoulder.
I'm over
That's
here.
another t-shirt.
I'm over here arguing about average shit when I'm not an average nigga. Look at. I'm out of character. The defense rests. Evidence will show and prove that I was simply speaking outside of my experience, and that is dangerous for anybody,
Anybody.
from the below average to the above average, like myself. Beware of
Let
whenever
'em
you
know.
speak out of your.
Nah. I'm only 34. Hold on. I got.
45.
And when I get I'm still in my prime. I'm taking care of my prime years. Hold on.
Al dente.
Imagine.
I'm gonna be
Imagine.
by the time I get 45.
Me hit a prom at 40.
Imagine having at least 12 years left,
Nah.
arguing with
30 is our
someone
prime.
with
That's when
48 months.
Wow.
What? What?
Damn, I got 40.
That's
I got
like
15 years.
that's like being in jail
In your teens.
on a misdemeanor, arguing with somebody that has 25 to life.
Yeah.
Y'all are on different levels.
Scales different.
Scales are different.
What mean to
The
say?
perspective.
So when you get
There's
It's
levels to
different.
this shit.
Or you gonna be broke, or you gonna be making broke.
So speaking on a different scale,
I just got a reality check.
we gotta speak on it one more time.
Go ahead, Richard.
Back in the docket, cause yes, great.
Yeah, I gotta get my shit.
Order.
Order in the court.
Yeah. Back to
We
speaking
gotta
on.
get a gavel next time.
Yeah, back to speaking on. Oh yeah, I want gowns and all of that. No cap.
Hey.
She's a crackhead.
So
I gotta
yeah.
check the budget for that one. Hold on, I gotta check the budget for that one.
We'll check it. Check it twice like Santa do. But down.
Like Santa do. This guy.
So back to
All right,
speaking on
so
lower
like-
scales.
You can do bars all night.
Bell, 2 hearts emoji.
Oh, it was
tweeted-
empty. Ooh.
Oh, this yeah.
Yes.
This man is 31. 31.
Wow, couldn't be me.
Mm.
Yet.
Talking about we can smoke hookah at my place, but hookah gonna make me horny.
What?
Is
Yeah,
that's
the tweet.
That's the tweet.
that's a tweet.
What are you supposed to glean from that? What is the message?
Corniest invite, pickup, whatever line that you've ever heard.
Oh, that was a good
Oh
sentence.
yeah. Come on now. I yeah.
Corniest pickup line I ever heard?
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Yes, you do. And you gonna approach the bench when you say it. Come on now. I know you know it. I know you know it. Give me your bottom 5.
Men don't really be trying to speak. They just say stupid shit like "let me suck your toes" or "eat your butt." Like they don't really.
They go straight for the toes.
Say
And the
pickup
butt.
line.
They
That was the
Hey,
second one. That was the second one. Let me eat your butt.
Who ain't eating random
That's the
butt?
new pickup line, ain't it, Ari?
Niggas are
I don't know
mentions
why
for
they
real.
think that's like the magic coupon into some drawers.
Okay, so I have a question. What is the magic coupon?
Let me eat your butt.
I was like, I fall for it every time.
Here's mine.
Okay.
I got 4 kids. I got a mortgage and bills.
Ari said,
The
I'm
man
shitting
say,
right
look,
now.
I take care of some of them bills. That's a coupon.
Okay.
That's worth my time.
So
That'll
eat
make
your
me
butt
stop.
and pay some bills.
Hey,
Okay.
look, I need a combo.
No,
You can eat my
no,
butt and
no.
pay some bills.
No.
Please.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
I already want
Do
her
the
butt.
do.
I'm good.
Double it up. Both of
You
them.
gotta go grocery shopping and pay some bills.
Yeah. Hey, I'm good.
Grocery shopping, eat
That's
grocery
weird.
shopping.
That's weird. That's
Yeah.
weird. That's
Nope.
weird.
Don't want you to eat my butt. You don't know me from a can of paint.
As a smoker, now I gotta start asking
Yeah,
motherfuckers,
for
like, hey,
all I
bro,
know,
you
your
eating,
ass might taste like a can of paint. That's
a
nasty.
lot of groceries.
you
around
eating
here.
random ass? I can't. yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I can't eat no random butt.
Eating random ass is insanity. Like that is spooky
Bruh.
business.
That's
Like no cap. Like
That's crazy.
It's
That's
out here
wild.
happening. Men out here sucking
So
toes.
it's not.
I ain't sucking no
Yo,
toes
yo,
either.
this man.
Nah,
I shit y'all
suck no
not. I
toes.
shit y'all not. This man asked me for my Snapchat, and I was like, all right, give him my snap. He sent me a picture
You ask for the
of
Snapchat, red flag.
a dude sent a picture of a girl's toe in somebody's mouth, like, and another foot on his face, on somebody's face, and he was like, mood. I was like, what? He was like,
Should have said move.
Move out the way. I'm with my girls and y'all need space.
Blocks, move.
I was like,
Yeah, I've had a guy suck my feet when I came straight out the club.
No, see, that's not.
That's why I don't suck no toes.
He was
In
like-
the South,
he was
women be barefoot 2 months in the South. I'm not sucking no toes.
That's why you don't do it?
And
That's
he
the
put
reason?
my foot right in his mouth.
Women be barefoot in the South.
Not because it's a toenail in your mouth, but it's because
not random, but it gotta be
Like,
only
that's-
white people. The
That
only
shit
That's
white
your
tastes
deal
like
breaker?
popcorn.
that's your deal
white
breaker.
feet.
Oh,
Because they have no
You
toes.
suck her toes too, right?
No.
Hey, you came out the show.
No,
I've
you
been with it,
bugging.
but you
No,
out the
you
club?
Yeah, I
Nah.
got
I'm not sucking toes.
Get your feet from out my
no, I'm gonna be
motherfucking
quiet
face.
because what I was about to say was off the wall.
Yeah.
I want
Suck
you
your
to toes.
That's backwards.
Her
Look.
ass is closed. See,
Right.
women
Did
be
y'all see
barefoot
JB
in
I'm
the
gonna say this
South.
off.
Separate.
I'm
He
gonna
gotta
say
get
this off
space.
camera. I'm gonna wait till it's
Nope.
off.
You already said it on camera, so
I
say it.
I ain't say what it was.
What it
She
was?
talked about a man sucking her toes after the club. I had
Right.
somebody be like, I want to eat your butt after football practice.
Straight out the club.
Yeah, me,
No,
yeah.
I straight out the club now.
Cause Ari, listen.
Nah, y'all ain't even hear what she said,
No,
though.
I
He wanted to
did.
eat wide receiver ass.
We can't have a whole show.
This boy want to eat wholesale locker room ass.
Cause men don't care about a lot of stuff. Like they act like they. Men don't care if you shave. Men don't
Facts
care
up.
about. Men don't care if you
So-
shower.
He's like, I'm
Men are
thinking.
I know.
nasty.
Shower, you gotta. Like,
It's me.
I
I'm
want to look at
niggas.
the shower thing.
Nasty.
Shower, you can't be musty,
What I tell you
but I
about
do
saying
like
men?
marinated
I'm
pussy.
sorry.
Hey, like you shower in the morning,
Hair doesn't
I'll
bother
eat
me.
that night.
Some
But
men are nasty.
Pubic hair doesn't bother me.
I know.
You don't really have to shave. I'm an adult.
I know.
R&B
It's
said
cool.
he like seasoned
Marinated.
puss.
That ain't it.
That's what.
Marinated puss. He
I mean, like
he like all day coochie.
Rick, yeah, all day coochie. That's good. Like you shower in the morning.
Musty.
That
You
night.
like you went to work.
I like my coochie. It tastes like coochie, not like sauce. Not like soap. Put it like that.
So
R&B about to have a shirt out if it's got a twang.
I it tastes like
Give me that
coochie. I don't want to taste like soap.
If it's got a twang, give me that thing. I'm weak as fuck.
Hey.
I'm weak as fuck.
If it's got a twang, give me
Man,
that.
R&B
I say
out
no
here.
twang. No twang now.
He out here.
You want to fight?
You asked for marination.
You need that box season.
R&B out here eating tangy twat.
Nah, do not. Don't even spread that rumor.
He need that
Too
sauce.
late.
Don't even spread that
Make
rumor.
that a
He
clip.
said,
Make it a clip.
I gotta approach the bench to clarify that.
R&B said 9 to 5 cooch only.
Hold on. I gotta clarify. I don't want anybody to
He
think.
want that shit to taste
No,
like
no, no,
aged
no.
Gouda.
I like my coochie to taste like coochie, not like soap. What that mean? Hold on.
He
What
want that
that
shit
mean?
to taste like a chopped
No.
cheese from the bodega.
You still gotta shower daily. Shower in the morning. Shower in the morning. That night I'm gonna take care of it. That's what I'm saying. You don't got like. Next topic. Next topic.
He want that shit to taste like.
If you just ran the 4x2, he coming through.
He want that shit to taste like the hood, but only the hood that just started to get gentrified. Like he don't want fully reformed hood coochie.
He wants
He want that shit to taste like a pothole.
he wanted to be what it is. If it's coochie,
It's coochie. You know how you had that frozen chicken and you leave it out
And
for
you
a
leave
couple
it out and
hours?
it thaw.
That's
Yeah.
what you want that chicken that been out.
He
thawed
want
out.
it to taste like thawed chicken.
Spaghetti tastes better the next day, right? That's law.
What tastes better
So
than
he
next
said
day?
he don't want you to
Spaghetti.
wash nothing for
Spaghetti.
a day, and he gonna come
That's
back and
law.
get day old
And do
coochie.
I'm saying.
Put that Parmesan on it. Ooh, buddy.
He wants your coochie to taste like Parmesan. R&B said if it don't taste like a Caesar salad, I don't want it. With the
And the
croutons.
Caesar gotta be tossed first.
Toss. R&B said he will toss your salad.
You gotta toss
Bad,
that.
bad. This is funny to me. You hear me?
Oh man.
R&B tossing salad.
Whoa. See, this is how rumors start.
We're gonna have so much.
I don't want to stay coochie be trying to talk to you now. I'm like,
He
no.
said something. I was like, this is not gonna go
Yeah.
well. This is not gonna go well.
I don't want to
Yeah.
stay coochie chicks flocking to me in my
We're
inbox.
gonna
now.
get a little boy
Oh,
and say,
God.
Hey, baby, I shower in a week. What's up? Like, no.
You know
This
whenever.
nigga R&B want crock pot.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Quack, quack, quack.
You know whenever the hamburger meat be old but it don't got a smell yet.
It just be brown a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, it just be a little brown.
He's just
like,
gonna
I can
brown it
still
all the way,
cook
put it in the
this.
helper hot.
His last name is Brown. His last name is Brown.
I can still
Brown
eat this.
hamburger meat.
Might be a meatloaf, but I'ma still eat
That's why
it.
he like to eat booty, but don't.
Bone,
Big toes.
suck toes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I can't suck no toes.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
bad.
I can't suck no
That's
toes.
Yeah.
I can't suck no toes.
But it gotta eat the
Toes.
Booty
like
gotta be fresh out the
groceries.
shower. That's
Sucking
that gotta
toes
be fresh
before
out the shower.
eating ass
And
is
only
valid.
like
I don't
today.
care
He
what you
said
say.
he
Suck
said the
And
booty
Okay.
the booty gotta be fresh out the shower, but the coochie can be there
I got a
all
question
day.
for all the booty eaters.
Okay.
Now,
I'm not
just
speaking
said
for him, I'm just
it
saying.
gotta be.
You said okay really fast.
fast as fuck. I was just
No, Richie had the ultimate I eat ass face. So you see that?
The jury
Richie's like that's
the jury said
ready.
Shut the fuck out. Y'all need to calm down.
the jury said
Settle the fuck down.
the jury said I got a question for the ass eater. Richie said yes.
Shut the fuck
He
out.
said yes, that's me, Your Honor.
He said,
That is me.
"May I approach the bench?"
Push his eyeglasses back up to the
No, I
top of his
didn't.
nose.
That's how we just started. What R&B saying?
What is your question? Boy, your voice been in the higher octave for the last 30 seconds.
That mean you laugh. I'm trying to make laugh.
I need you to bring that shit back down,
Oh,
Elmo.
shit.
Okay, we need to quit.
All right,
Richie
so
got some booty weight on the plate right now when you get home.
no, I do not. I got this Madden waiting, bro. That's it, bro. I ain't, bro. No,
I
ain't
didn't
nobody.
know you
Richie too.
Go-
Now.
Yeah.
It's the point at me. That's what got me
It's you.
fucked
It's
up.
our
Yeah, point at the ladder. It's a ladder in here. It's pointing at that.
Okay. Say the female you about to eat the booty, she has to take a shit.
You never.
Hold on. Let me finish. She had to take a
Abort
shit.
mission.
Yeah.
No, continue
See,
the
you not
question.
even let me
No,
finish
continue the
before you-
question.
Okay.
See, y'all niggas interrupt too
She
damn
takes
much.
a shit, but she gets in the shower,
Call me
cleans
Krishan
up.
Rock.
And will you eat the booty, or will you be like,
So she took a dump. She took a shower.
yeah?
Nah, I'm not. She might
Yeah, I can't. It's almost
I
like
don't
you.
know, though. Most
It's almost like
women
working in
take
fast
that
food and you
60,
see how the
40
chicken
minutes
got made. You don't really want.
They're
You
not gonna
don't.
take
Yeah, you don't really want that. Not today.
Oh, this kind of.
You know the
So,
pre-
2 days later.
presentation not it.
Yeah.
I mean, you
So-
gotta ask
Clean
booty
women.
eaters. I'm not just no booty ravaging motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Come
Like,
on.
if I be in love, I'll be in love. But that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if I
Booty, that's not an everyday thing.
It's
That's
not.
No, right. Yeah, that's a
Not
Are,
to
are we
talk.
like, like yes it is.
Not to talk.
Is that a thing now?
What?
Ari, is that like a norm? Because I talked to somebody else. I'm not gonna put their name out there, but they said that.
Say the name. Say the
She
name.
said, hang on, do it like that. She said that that's a requirement for her.
It's not a
During
requirement.
sex that they eat the booty.
Not immediately.
To me, that's a once in a blue moon thing.
That's
Blue moon.
that gotta be a special.
Oh
That's a
no.
special trick.
Well, shoot.
Like,
for me, it's different. I
on your
mean, I
birthday,
guess.
yeah, I'm not doing it on Yom Kippur. Like, no, that gotta be like.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't even know when to
nigga.
fuck that shit
I
up.
feel
What the
differently.
fuck is that?
I mean, that's something like a regular thing, almost as regular as oral.
So how often do the booty eaters eat booty?
Right.
I know some booty eaters that eat booty all the
I
time.
don't know. I haven't
I
talked
know
to
some
enough
booty eaters that be like,
eaters.
I'm
That's
about
not the
to.
box. That's every
I just
day.
feel like
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
I
a
feel
bit
like
excessive.
hygiene is just very important, and
How often do the booty eaters eat?
Did this nigga just say my name? What the
Like,
fuck?
that's your child.
Like, oh my god.
Shit.
I just want to let you know I am not
I don't eat booty,
I am
so
not the
I don't know.
poster child for eating ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
feel
if
like
I fuck with
I
y'all,
feel like this
fuck
shit
with you.
gotta be.
I don't have to.
But it's just like, if I fuck with you, like, it's
Like,
still a special occasion because it's just like,
It's special occasion.
I'm weak.
because it's like motherfuckers not pulling all their tricks out every fucking day. Like, you know, you have trick days and you got days you just want to get your
Maybe
tricks
for
out.
y'all. Every day.
Do it.
I'm just kidding.
Do
All
it.
the time.
More power to you.
Every
Nah,
time
nah.
y'all have sex,
But
of
is that
course, it'd be like,
normal?
Hell nah.
So it's special occasion.
That's special occasion for me.
the majority, it seems like that's not the norm.
That's
it sounds like y'all got
occasion.
special K. But I need some special occasions.
So for you, sex don't start till your ass ache. That's what
Oh
you're saying.
no, that's not the like starter point. But I mean like,
But it's like, we
just
didn't.
said that with the golden
But
ticket.
it's like, if they don't do it, like,
You said that with the golden ticket.
now you're just like, did we really do it?
So are you expecting it?
no, I don't expect it. But if it happens, I'll be like,
things that make you go.
So you lied on your golden ticket.
This
hey,
nigga
nah,
Woody.
shit,
This
I
nigga
got
Woody
That
said-
golden
hold on,
ticket
hold
with
on,
them
I just
little
wanna say-
bronze, ain't it?
I just want to say, Woody said dirty deeds don't happen clean. I just hope he's quoting one of his songs when he say that.
Dirty deeds don't happen clean.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Is he talking about
like-
anal?
I don't, whoa.
Nah, I think he's still talking
Approach
about
the bench.
About the old day box.
'Cause you over here talking that crazy
You
shit.
talking about the old day box? Yeah, you bring a whole nother topic. Like they calling you. They calling you.
ain't no.
Y'all really want to have this conversation?
No.
Calling you.
I don't think y'all want to have this
I don't.
conversation.
can we bring Dia to the stand?
She been up.
If
here
you
for
were to
the
have
whole
this
time.
conversation,
She
what would
the
you
star
say?
I can do
witness.
that to Amy.
What would you?
I answer one question.
I told
Dia-
you, Bray Wyatt
Dia
was
the
just
star
on a hundred
witness.
grand jury the whole time. Like,
I answer
Yeah.
one question. I answer one question only.
Can you get a little closer, baby?
That's the thing. They
I look a mess.
there ain't
Do you
been
do that
no
all-
questions
I mean,
for the last
wow. I'm
15
sorry.
Lead
minutes.
to the camera,
I still got a
Dia.
question about the
Oh, here we go.
booty
you
thing.
gotta ask the booty
Listen,
eaters, JB.
Look.
Like,
No, well, you got. I'm gonna go to
Ladies,
your other
have
question.
y'all ever ate booty?
Hell no.
Nah,
No.
Double
Alright.
standard.
I ain't never ate a butt in my
So
life.
y'all expect
But-
y'all
yeah, yeah,
booty
yeah,
eating-
I don't expect it. I
Whoa,
don't expect it.
whoa,
I don't
whoa.
expect it.
But y'all want to be the prize.
But y'all
Hell
will
yeah.
accept it.
Okay.
Look, I ain't
Wait,
never
wait,
bro. I'm not lazy. I'm laying legs up.
Why are y'all?
I'm
y'all-
sorry.
Lift
I'm
his
sorry.
legs up, first of all.
I'm
You
not
don't. There.
lifting my
You
man
don't have
legs
to
up.
lift people's legs up.
Where
to
he
lift
gonna
their
bend
ass.
over?
He gonna turn over.
There are a lot of
and
different
He
fuck
gonna
his
ways.
spread his legs? Either way.
What you look like when your booty get eaten, Dia? Your legs don't be up every damn time.
oh my.
The asshole on the same place for men and women. Don't act like you don't know how a booty can be accessed, Dia. I ain't gonna lift the man's legs up.
It's a booty hole.
Oh, man.
First of all, the
This is
times
just
mine
episode
has
3,
been,
y'all.
yeah, my legs were up.
Oh, that's your preference then. There's a
No,
lot of
it's not.
positions.
Men normally tend to push it up.
Men
get to it.
normally tend.
That-
How many
that's
men
true.
ate your
Oh,
ass,
yeah.
Dia?
That's a good question.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh.
Or are
Remember,
you
you are-
You want to know the
overgeneralizing?
real answer?
You are,
have-
Hey,
you are under oath.
dear.
You are under oath.
You taking
Nah,
notes.
it's only been
So how can you speak for all men when
Tuesday.
only
That's
two
that
of them
number,
lifted
ain't
your
it?
legs
That means
after
really
eat
like
your
six.
Both of them did
ass?
it the same way.
Does that mean that all men do it, Dia? There are
I've been
millions
getting
of
on
men
her
in the
about that,
world.
saying
Maybe
men-
you just got two niggas that eat ass the same
What's
way,
another way
Dia.
you can eat ass?
However you
another
can
way.
access the ass,
another
Dia.
way.
Either way,
Why
you
don't they
gotta open up.
Put down the stomach and the booty out
There's a
versus
lot of
being on
ways.
There's
the
a lot of
There's
ways.
a lot of
on
ways.
your stomach, and then
You
you
get- you get in the
Especially for
belly.
y'all, with women, any way that you can access the cooch is damn near the same way you can access the asshole.
Okay, I give you that, but either way, I'm saying either that man's gonna have to be on his belly,
Uh-huh.
and I'll have to be coming up behind him.
What if he does yoga and does downward dog and then he's standing?
I need to see.
Y'all see that video of that man
I don't
that
do
was
yoga.
like, he sucked his own dick? I know that's
See,
funny
like,
off
I
the
give
top.
yoga lessons, but I don't.
I don't do
So,
yoga.
Disclaimer.
I know
I've
how
never
it's
done
done,
my
but I
ass.
can't
Not
show
what-
you.
not what-
But I
Do
don't
the
do
downward dog.
Yoga lessons.
There's
you
a
say.
post in one of these Facebook groups. The guy said he was standing up, getting some top. She just lifted it up and went under.
Now, have you ever licked the tank?
Oh, that space in
I
between?
tried
Yeah.
to, but I got lost.
Probably.
Where the fuck did you end up, my nigga?
She got lost when she was recording.
What the fuck GPS are you using?
Dia said she got lost like she was on a belt line somewhere. Like,
She said,
lost where?
I ended up on
Wait, you ended up
540.
Sanford? What the fuck?
I didn't even know if I made it back there. I started getting scared.
Well, Dia was in Gilbert County, was she?
Dia described that shit like when you're on the highway, you go on the rumble strips. She was down there with the dick and it said.
Dia ended up at Carolina Beach.
I don't even think I was.
Dia was in the Calico room.
She
What
said,
the
how
fuck
I
is
get
you
on
talking
15501?
damn, I got off the wrong end.
Whoa. Where you
I got bad sense of
Rerouting.
direction, so I think I was
Rerouting.
going the opposite way.
opposite way.
I'm just afraid of going back there. To be honest with you. I think that's my thing. I
What
don't
was it
think.
gonna be?
I don't think.
She ain't believe
But
that.
I don't think that a
You know, you
man
get old
is
enough
gay
to
if he
believe in Santa
wants
Claus.
his behind it or
She ain't
whatever.
believe in the
wasn't even
tank.
on
I am just afraid of a man's
It ain't
ass.
even real.
Like
You know
I'm
what?
afraid of seeing
It ain't
it.
even
You
back
know
then.
what? That's a
Yeah.
rational fear.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm
You afraid of what?
I'm afraid of seeing a man's butthole.
Afraid of a man's asshole. That's a rational
Yeah, I'm
fear.
afraid of looking at it.
The phrase "a man's asshole" should just
See,
strike
your
some fear
eyes
in
look
you.
at that one eye, you're afraid of it.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
No,
I-
but the head,
I can
headline
see
is
your
a man's
eyes in
asshole.
that
So, Dia, are you saying that you will take bouquets on Thanksgiving or like Valentine's Day, but you don't like brown flowers?
Brown flowers.
Is that what it's called?
I've never seen a brown
I
flower in
thought it
my
was
life.
called a badissi.
I thought it was called a dingleberry.
Wait a minute.
No,
brown
no,
flowers.
A dingleberry is a little piece of shit.
Yeah, that went over your head.
Hold
That
on.
went over your head, didn't it?
That's what you
Brown
call it.
flowers.
Oh,
is
brown
brown.
flowers. I never heard that before.
I never heard either, so I'm thinking it's hanging on the hairs or
No.
the
Oh my
some
God.
shit.
A brown flower
Who said
is a
Badussi?
booty
Who
hole.
said Badussi?
She
That's
said
a smell.
She said
That's a
Badussi.
No,
I was
but
thinking
that's
of taking on
also
your
a
butt like
term
a-
that
like
they
a
The
use.
brown flower is
little
like
ass hairs,
assholes. You
like
know
a-
how assholes
I heard
are?
producer. That's the when the girls they white back to front so that pussy smell
I
like
was
shit.
thinking
That's
Yes,
that,
what I
but
heard.
like, you know what a
It's
dingleberry
coined
hanging on
a
your
term in the
little
LGBT
hair,
community.
like the
Gay
little
hairs use that
stem
term
and
as their
flowers.
it's their badissi.
I thought it was just called a bussy.
Yeah,
Like a boy pussy.
Oh,
I've heard that.
nobody's supposed to
I've heard
Sound
both.
like no boy pussy no way.
supposed to be
Boy-
here,
boy-
no.
Talking about brown
flowers for the
But brown flowers is new.
This guy, this is a good episode.
Yeah, this I came up here to talk about
Ass is puckered, it's
talk
true.
about animal and
There ain't no black
I don't know how we got on that topic. But I'm about to
I
stop.
rest my
I'm about to stop calling
Oh
them.
my gosh.
You should.
Said those words.
PSA.
We
Everyone
said
should
everybody
now
should be scared.
address
I don't
their
know what the
assholes
context
as
is,
brown
but-
flowers.
Right.
And that
You eat the
is
brown
law.
flower. That sounds way better than the booty.
No, it does not.
Groceries sound better. Or
Groceries sound way better.
Grocery
I like
definitely the
brown
best time.
flowers.
I can say groceries
No.
around some 4-year-olds. Can't
But
say no
ninjas
brown
say-
flower.
ninjas
Because
say-
groceries.
4-year-olds gonna have questions like, what flowers,
To
brown?
the
These better
pit-
meet
to
Hey,
the
the
kid,
big-
watch
pit
cartoons.
is
You go
on.
grocery shopping in the bedroom with your mom.
Richie,
Go
you
watch
got another
cartoons.
question from JB.
So, to the booty eaters in the building, how much groceries?
Yeah, hey yo,
How
yo,
much
you
groceries?
ain't shit for that. Hey yo, and here he go continue where he to the booty eaters.
He got questions.
To the booty eaters.
Girl, I
How much booty you eat? eating.
Do
10 items or less, or we talking Costco?
Not you eating booty in bulk.
We talking self-checkout, like one.
Booty.
Like,
You need a little booty to make a little.
I'm actually feeling offended that I gotta represent motherfuckers because I really just been out there one
think
time.
his
I was outside once.
I think his question is.
I was outside once.
No, Richie, his question is, would you eat Rasputin's booty?
Hell no.
So that's too much booty.
How did Rasputin get it?
That was his question.
I thought you was asking.
The
I can't
size matters.
die now.
I thought you was asking my shop count. I was like, I've only shot once. I've only
Talking
bought.
about
Big
size.
booties, small booties.
Big
Big
booties,
small
little booties, all booties.
I mean, I guess it would go to like the level of attraction that I have
What's
in
the
a
surface
woman.
area of the booty? The max.
I mean, I can't die. I still gotta breathe. So
He
like,
said, I
Rasputia,
can't
that's a
die.
no.
You, oh.
Your
You
ass,
don't like being
It
smothered?
should be like a cutoff.
your ass not finna ride my face. I need control.
The
Fuck out of
turkey
here.
ass.
Like your ass not finna ride my face. I need control.
I still gotta be in control
What's
though.
the difference from her riding your face?
I mean, yeah,
I feel
because it's
control.
because it's
As opposed to
her
what?
and not her ass.
As opposed
Like,
to what?
you know what I'm saying? I gotta be in a controlled environment when eating
She can be
ass.
riding
Like,
face, but I'm still in control.
right. As soon as she slip up and I get up there, whoa, you done crossed the gun line. Wait a minute, you tripping? Like no cap. Like no.
Government line, state line.
No.
Oh, it's out of my jurisdiction.
Can I ask a question? Me and Malik asked.
Can you
each other this
ask or
question.
ask?
I'ma ask. We done with this ass.
Make sure y'all follow DJ UA.
I look a mess.
The
yeah.
one who should
shout-
be asking the question.
Shout out to DJ UA.
Man,
so
this booty talk English,
so real
Spanish,
quick,
French.
if you was
What's
to
that
die
booty talk?
and be reincarnated, would you want to come back again as a man or the opposite sex, or a woman or the
I
opposite
don't
sex?
think I have a choice in that matter.
That man.
You would choose to come back as a man, and I think it's the reason. I think it's the reason why all men say that.
Either a man or the coolest stud in the world.
What about
That's
you
just-
though, Ari?
Yeah.
I'm
Would
still
you-
gonna like bitches.
would you
whatever-
wanna come back
wherever
as a
I
man
come
or a
back.
woman?
Nothing I went through.
I don't
Like-
know, honestly.
None of that.
You would consider coming back as a
I'm
man,
still
right?
gonna love
I
bitches whenever
consider
I come out.
Right. So, men, why would y'all not want to come back as a woman?
Because the patriarchy still exists.
Because being a woman fucking sucks.
No cap. No
Being a
cap.
woman sucks. Thank you.
Y'all gotta
Being
make
a woman
humans.
sucks.
Y'all got a lot. Y'all got a lot harder.
Y'all
But
gotta-
if we
y'all gotta
chose,
sell
we
oil
would come back.
change.
We
That
would come
shit
back
crazy.
as men.
That natural
It would
oil
be
change
nothing but
wild.
men.
Like,
Wait,
to
so
me.
then y'all don't want to come back as the prize? Y'all don't want to be the prize
I
anymore?
will come back as a man.
So you
You
realize-
I want to fuck all y'all
You
bitches.
I just-
I'm coming back
I
as
just
a man.
wanted-
Announcing your prize.
I just-
I'm about to be a whore.
I just-
I'm gonna run through the city.
I just wanted to go on record. I just want to go on record and let it be known that if everybody comes back as men, y'all really not gonna have no choice but to eat some ass.
This guy.
I never thought about that.
I ain't coming back.
Careful what you wish for.
I'm gonna come back as a captain.
I'll just be getting.
So you gonna eat your own booty then?
You
You gonna castrate their own self.
I seen a video of a man on
I
Instagram
still-
that
I'm
said
out
he
here.
accepted his own penis. So I think it's possible. It was gross. He was like, wow, that's crazy.
I have a question.
sorry.
Did you Google that or you just popped
That's
up?
tough.
What? No, it
Did we
was
Google
It was
somebody
on her
sent it to
explore
me.
page.
Somebody sent it to me.
It was on her
a
explore
man. He
page.
was like, I swear I can show you the video. He was like, yep. He was
Google
like,
How did you come about that?
he said he put it in himself.
Oh, the dude that was screwing himself?
That
Yeah.
has a lot of
yeah.
flexibility.
I'm telling you,
It was on Twitter.
it was on Twitter, Instagram,
Right.
everything. It
So-
was a whole
so-
like,
I don't think I followed that.
Twitter is
that.
crazy.
That was a
Twitter is
wild
crazy.
Yeah,
Richard.
Twitter is wild.
Richie.
Richard,
One of them questions.
since
I
we're
think
here,
He's stuck, y'all. He's
since
stuck.
we're here,
He's
I
stuck.
represent a lot of people today.
no. Now, since Ari brought us here,
Okay.
Oh damn.
if
You could.
you could give yourself head, would
Would
you?
you?
No.
No,
If you could, would
I
you?
would not.
Think too highly of myself. Like, why can't I
Oh
go
shit! Why can't you get it? Why can't you do it to yourself and
That's
tell
like-
you what you
that's like
enjoy so you
figuring
can tell somebody
ourselves.
else?
We
get it?
don't
No,
figure
I'm
ourselves.
fine. And that's why y'all don't know what y'all want in the first
Some
place.
girls do.
Why not?
Women folk, some women folk, not all women folk. We're not
You
generalizing.
know, on Earth, why would
You
I
don't
figure
know.
myself? Why would
Damn,
I
that's a
figure
really
myself?
privileged
He's
thing
like,
to
no,
say,
that's not in
Dia.
it.
Right.
I'm just
That's
saying.
such a privileged thing
That's
to
why
say.
I'm saying I'm not jacking up. Women exist.
Yeah,
right?
men exist. Why would I finger myself? Wow.
How?
What about all the women who can't get men, Dia?
Who can't get a man?
The clearance.
Somebody's
the clearance
out
one.
there.
You niggas is easy.
The clearance rack.
Yeah.
Can't get a man.
All
Hey,
the, all the
I will
40-year-old,
say, I will say,
all the 40-year-old
Hey, I will say,
women whose
some women be
titties sagging
ugly,
and her pussy
but a couple niggas are easy.
I know ugly bitches, fat bitches, broke bitches, slow bitches. They all get niggas.
Dr. Seuss bitches.
Hey, short bitches can't grow bitches.
Bitch, you a bitch.
I was gonna finish that for you.
They all
Out the loop bitches into no bitches.
Okay.
I do not like
Them dirt bitches, them snow bitches.
I do not like them, Sam. I am.
Them bird bitches,
One
them
bitch,
crow
two
bitches.
bitch.
I would not on a box.
Three
I
bitch, four
could not,
bitch.
would not.
Hey,
What the fuck?
Hey, bitches, we gonna have to get in the booth. We got to get in the booth.
What else is on the docket?
Yeah, I don't even know.
On the docket, y'all
that
wanna-
just
all
got
right.
crazy.
Okay.
The docket is
So,
we
rah, because that's what the fuck they talking when they say this. We gonna end the session with this on the docket. As men,
Here we go.
I'm already, you know what I'm saying, annoyed because every time somebody say as men, it's a problem. As men, we need to start getting on our knees and begging these women to stay.
The fuck?
Yes.
The fuck?
Yes.
I like to post the bench.
No, I love that. I love that.
You don't even
I
have to.
love that.
R&B we love.
Fight
R&B.
for what you want. I love that.
No.
Please.
Fighting and begging are two different things.
There we
Sit
go.
down.
There we go. There we go.
Why are they leaving?
He said sit
You
down.
got me and Sister Green on this time.
Why is the woman leaving?
Hey, I'm not Coco. Don't do that to me.
Stupid. But you don't just let the best thing that ever happen to you walk
What if
out
she-
your
But I'm not about to beg for that
Who
shit
the fuck?
neither.
Dia,
What if
she
she-
the best thing that ever
Hell
happened.
I would
no.
beg for my man.
And that's your truth. I'm not begging for shit.
He the
Not at
best thing
all.
that ever happened to you.
Hell no. Because here's the thing. If I get to a point where I feel like I gotta beg for some shit, then some shit went wrong a long time ago that needs to get to that thing. Nah, man, that's way too far. Because beggars can't be choosers, and if I'm gonna choose you, I'm not gonna beg for you.
Ooh wee. God
That's
almighty.
Y'all need
That's
And that's law.
you need to fight.
Hey, Brooks. It's,
I'm a fight,
It's,
but
it's
I'm
what
not gonna
game?
beg. And if you
On
have
the
to
comment
beg
section,
in order
I
to
wanna
feel like
ask
you're
that.
fighting,
I'm
that's a problem.
I'm gonna say, baby, come back inside.
I'm
You
weak.
said,
She
lock
said,
Lock the door, turn on the game.
I agree with you on this. And I'm not saying maybe like to the point of desperation.
Right.
But put in some effort to try to win your woman back.
No, no,
This
no,
alcohol
I don't
for
really
us
like- we
all
can
the
have
time.
A conversation
What
to
you
work it
talking about?
out. I'm not winning you back like y'all the prize or some shit. Like
No, you have to win me back. You have to win
No.
my heart back, my
When?
love back, my trust back.
How did I lose
What are
you?
you talking
Yeah, that's
about?
Or did you lose me?
That's the question.
If
Oh,
you
yeah.
messed up
Every
as a
time you try to
man,
leave something,
you
keep
have to
calling me
now.
back.
Now we gotta
I'm
start
gonna
back at square
apologize. If I
one.
fucked up, I'll
No,
apologize.
we
Let me
gotta
ask you
we
this,
gotta
dude.
start back
What
at
about
square
Sergeant
one.
2004? Where y'all niggas at?
Maybe it's
Let me
Yeah,
ask
we
you
can
this.
work ourselves
I got a
back up.
question.
Sorry,
Will you
Paul.
do the same if you messed up? Will you?
Yeah, I will go back to the basics.
Maybe it's a man.
As
I will
women?
rework that whole
But
thing.
yeah, but what you gonna do about?
No.
You don't want it that bad enough. You don't want it that bad enough.
You gotta get on that knee, cause you ain't
First
put
of
the
all,
leg.
I'm saying
my,
like-
my man ain't gonna ever, has not ever, and will
that's
never,
why I'm
never
Okay.
ask me to eat his body.
You shouldn't have to.
It should come naturally, dear.
Forgive me.
Hey,
You
you
should
wait.
want to, dear. If you love that man,
You
you
love him?
You wait. Wait about like 6-7 weeks when all this die down. When all this subside, try her ass. Just see where her heart at, you ain't.
He'll barely let
Just see
me
where her
go.
heart at. And I'm gonna click this out and send this to you. Just see where her heart at. Just to see what she was like.
I'm gonna
He
put
not
this
into
right
that.
here.
He not into it.
Just see
Not
where her
into
heart at.
it.
I ain't into it either.
Real bad.
She either gonna have to say she being punked or she gonna have to get down with it. She better remember. Just see where her heart at. Just be like, you know what?
I'm gonna call you Kadia from now on.
It is the
Khadijah.
15th of October.
Like
I took a
Carisha,
fresh
Khadijah.
shower.
Right. I've been feeling
Why you
myself.
telling my man to ask me to eat his ass?
Cause I just want to see where your heart at. Well, he just want to see where
He
your
know where my
heart
heart at. It ain't gonna be 8. Now, is you coming to pay the mortgage and help me take care of these kids since you want to put these dads out
I got
there?
my own rent, dear, and I ain't eating no ass. So goddamn.
You be telling my husband to test me, to test my love.
You wanna test my gangster? You wanna test my G?
Where it's safe?
J for dear.
Talking about some, wait 3 weeks to ass.
She said, "Play with your pussy hole, not me."
Woody said I ain't begging for no
Play with
for
your
a
pussy
trick
hole.
that
Yeah,
won't
play
beg
with your
out.
pussy
Play
hole.
with yours, yo.
Play with your pussy hole.
But yeah, maybe it's a semantic thing because I'll fight for what I want, but I'm not begging for anything.
Fighting and begging is two
I'm
different
sorry.
things.
I like that old school roommate. Be outside
This
my
is
house
my-
with a boombox.
Thank you. Throw a rock at my window.
Do you feel me, like?
You know where I sleep.
Shout out to my job, nigga. Like,
I grew up in the evening.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
yeah,
you know I
shout
don't
to
want
my
you back
job.
there. That's what happened. I grew up in the evening.
You can't
Fuck
show
you,
them
know
my
I
job.
don't
They
want you
got
back
guns.
there.
At
That's what I grew up in.
If I'm outside with a boom box, that shit saying, won't you let a nigga fall? Like, what you talking about? Pressing my
Miss
love.
Parker.
I'm telling you.
Maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic, and that's why
I'm coming out.
Let me get up in the booty cheeks.
I think we just have two different definitions of begging.
And they look like we crazy. Ass in his house.
Like,
That's how.
yeah, that's.
Hey, get your little miss in the house. Eat a boy. Eat a boy.
It's hard to find like a true soulmate, man. I shoot it.
No, it definitely.
Hey.
I would imagine that it is hard to find a true soulmate. I guess and so what I said to you earlier was like maybe have different definitions of begging. Cause my thing is like I'm willing to fight for things and go out on a limb and do all that romantic shit. Like I'm a romantic at heart as well. I love all of that stuff, right? I'm gonna try to if I lose your trust, I'm gonna try to earn your trust back if I care about you that much. But my thing is like I don't feel like if I'm begging, then at that point, I'm trying to get something that's already unattainable and that's just not productive anymore. And if you want me to beg like that, you don't care about me enough. You don't respect me enough. So if you would allow me to do that you just play with me in the first place.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to be in that situation. Like I wouldn't let it get to the point where it's like, oh, I'm gonna just let it drag on just to see how far he willing to go. I wouldn't do that.
Right.
No. But like if I'm about to walk out the door, I'm about to get on the airplane and move to Texas, go live with my sister, because in my head that's my plan.
God
if
damn.
That's
exit strategy. I already got a plan.
Exit
I feel like if he so happens to
Wait,
show
did you
up,
hear the plan?
On standby.
Like, I just want to.
I just feel like whenever it comes to that situation, it's such a sticky place to where it can get manipulated.
I was thinking about all falls down Kanye West.
I was like, hey,
the dramatic
we gonna
stuff. And I mean,
I've
I've never been in a situation.
No, you ain't. We are going to Texas. We are going to get your family back, you ain't. We're going to get your family back, you ain't. We are not going to the strip club. We can go to the strip club after your family come back. We are going to get your family, bro. Like, we got to go catch Stacey Dash when she get on that goddamn gate. Like. Now I gotta figure out what you did first. Gotta hear what you did first. Because if you did some crazy shit, then all three of us in the strip club, and I done bought him a table dance. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, you're right. Yeah, you cheated, but
and my thing is like, if you
Nah, if you cheated, we are going to Texas. We are figuring out where we are. We're staking out like it's SBU, like dum dum, like. Texas outside Diga's sister house, 747 p.m. Stakeout.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like if it gets
something that's repetitive and it happens over and over again, and it's like, alright, yeah.
I'm saying like hypothetically.
But if it comes to the point where it's like, it's the first time and it's like, hey, this is extreme.
And shout out to me, because I might be a little savage, but it's like if I know you got a happy home, bro, and you done fucked that shit up, I am going with you to get that shit back. Like, look, don't worry about me. We finna go get you back, like, bro, because you was as best as you could be with that young lady.
I'm like,
now you want to fuck it up.
I'm like, she went to Texas.
Like we
going to Vegas. Come on.
No, and I'm gonna meet y'all at whatever the fuck that Vegas at. Like, turn around, get back. Gate 3. Gate 3. I got your ticket. I already got your ticket.
Back.
All right, is cheating a deal breaker for you?
Yo, so for me, I've seen instances like I've seen where
cheating now.
Exactly, but at the same time, you have certain standards or whatever. So you have certain. You got.
Yo, I swear to God, hey, we're gonna kill you, bro. You done ate that nigga ass, and you came back to me. Hey yo, I swear to God, bro. Hey yo.
Nah.
You saw him said he got. I want you to. We got.
I'm not breaking up any kind of cheating.
Dirty.
I have to fight him. Like,
you dirty bitch! You ate his booty, then you kissing my lips. What the fuck?
So don't matter, but eating the booty.
I mean, if she sucked his dick, that's disrespectful too. Yeah. She not getting no pleasure out of that.
But niggas eating pussy though, that's different. Cause some women get pleasure out of sucking dick. For real, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Some women do.
If she,
some women
hey, if he ate
not
that,
not the women.
Ladies. If he ate that random shorty out at the club. Leave him. He don't got good practices. He don't got good Britney practice. That's not it, bro. Like, that's not it. I know niggas, but you need to leave niggas alone and start dealing with men. Like, you need to leave niggas alone. Because men are not doing that. Niggas are. Like, and niggas have got to go.
If you're on a girl trip to Miami, y'all got really drunk, shit happens. That's different than
I never
you
knew
had,
that was
you
understood
had the
about
the
that.
Star Bar and you ate some dude's booty from Star Bar. That's a
No.
lot different.
And,
That's a lot.
ladies,
different.
if you with me and you going to Miami with two of your hoe friends, you are single when you land. I just want to let you know.
If you go
One hoe friend is the limit because you can out talk a hoe friend, but two of them,
It's one weekend.
Two
No.
one weekend with two hoe
Hold
friends.
on. First of all,
The possibilities.
First of all, if your girl take
Oh my God.
First of all, if your girl take a girl trip to Miami, you need to cheat while she gonna play just for insurance purposes alone. Because that's the line. Just for insurance purposes
Can't be with
alone.
me.
You cheat. On insurance purposes.
Cannot
alone.
be.
For legal
It's a-
purposes,
it's a
that
non-
is a
cannot
joke.
Cannot be with me.
Right, it's the
I'm
insecurity.
saying,
It's
like,
the justified
Hoes
insecurity.
used to hang out with other hoes.
Is
So
insecurity
only
ever
friends with hoes.
See,
justified?
I don't like
Why
that.
you-
I don't like
you
that though. Now, I don't
What
like
happened?
that.
You don't like what?
I don't like that because birds of a feather don't always flock together.
But
Okay?
they do though.
There is
They
different,
kinda
there
do.
is different
Yeah.
attractions.
All my
Never
friends,
seen a duck
all my
flying
friends
with a
are
big
rappers.
Okay, I get
All
that.
my friends
I
are
get that,
rappers.
but I don't do. what
All my
friends
friends do music or hold
I don't
events.
do the same things that my friends
And
do.
all
Then it
my
sounds
other
like
friends
you guys
podcast.
are birds with different feathers.
We
There
are.
you go.
Because they're not your
Stop
friends.
flocking
You
with
guys are
those
they're
friends.
associates. You're not friends.
I got
you're
some hoe
associates.
friends. I
Those
got some
friends
not
don't
hoe
care about
friends.
your
And that
friend.
is law.
They don't care. Yeah, they don't care about what you and what you got
But
going on.
listen, what I'm saying is,
Back in my whole days, all my friends was hoes too. I'm gonna say.
Sheesh,
Now
that's
that
crazy.
I'm saved, all my friends are saved.
well, if you see me with a hoe, don't assume I'm a hoe. That's what I'm saying. Period. Because I got a big heart and I be trying to help fix people, and this is my issue.
I got a
Don't
It's
save
my
her.
issue.
She don't want to
It's
be
my
saved.
issue. It's my issue. But don't assume I'm a hoe because you see me with a hoe.
What I'm saying is,
Don't
that-
assume I'm selling drugs
Can you-
if you see me with a drug dealer.
Yeah,
can
maybe
you
I'm just
correct?
drug
Can you
dealer
just can you
adjacent.
humbly correct my assumption
I'm
if
selling
I approach
candy
you that
back
way?
then.
Like I seen
Right.
you, I seen your friend going crazy,
I
but I
let
seen
you
you
know
laid
off
back
the
though.
bat.
I
I'ma
seen
be-
you laid back,
you
and I
see
was
me
just
laid
like,
back?
but I
You
seen
see
you, but I
me?
seen your friend going crazy. So it's just like
Right.
that's a group though. That's
When
like
you approach
you
me, I'ma
okay?
tell
You
you
okay with that?
Let me tell you
Somebody
something.
said hoes should be
I'm
hoes
not
gonna be
my
hoes,
friend.
so I couldn't blame Tammy.
I could blame Tammy because Tammy was a hoe. But moving forward.
I tell them straight up, I'm not my friend. Don't expect the same.
Oh yeah, if you gonna say that, if that's your first sentence, then yeah, I can't hold it.
Facts.
I can't hold
Like,
it.
yeah, my homegirl lit, but we can kick it, but I ain't with that
I said
shit.
you might be
Like,
you might be an exception to the rule.
Don't fucking try me.
You might
like
be an
that.
exception to the rule, but
We too
9 out of
exceptions.
10 times, pigeons gonna fly with pigeons. 9 out of 10 times.
You're the 1 out of 10, man. You know
You're
what
the
I'm
rare
talking
exception.
But I also don't try to flock too close to for that very reason.
Okay.
So you might get a prize. I'm gonna circle back. You might be right. You might
Oh
get a
my
prize.
God! Wait a minute.
or
Wait a
maybe-
minute.
Maybe
Did
you
Arsenal
are.
You
just
will
say
always
You might-
see
you
me
might
with
be- you
them.
might be.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
I keep
maybe
a
you are.
respectable
But
distance
9 out of 10 times.
to maintain my.
On
my-
occasion.
my-
What this
you know.
sounds like is that people assuming that just because we flocking together means that we birds of a feather.
I guess my biggest issue is because of certain people that I've hung around. I've been tried in that way, and
I believe it.
and I have to be like, hey,
Same.
yo, look, listen. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, you
We're
can't
not
get mad
even-
at them for
we're not
trying though
even-
because
That's what I'm saying. It's just like optics are everything.
Yeah.
Like just respect what I saw.
But do
at
I
least.
carry myself that way?
But just correct me, but respect what
no,
I
I'm
saw.
saying, like,
That's what I'm saying.
your friends reputation.
Because I'm gonna respect what you
I
said.
guess I guess
It's just like understand my point. Understand for me looking from the outside. I didn't know you want a hoe, but I seen your friend and your friend was friending.
But it's still your
And
fault
it's
that you
just
assumed
like-
she was a hoe because her friend was a hoe. Let's stop putting it on her.
right.
It's
not
I
y'all
understand
fault.
your
You assume
and I'm
she
not
was a
saying
hoe.
like I'm
But
not saying
don't
like
approach me like I'm a hoe as well.
Hold on, we didn't say
You
you
don't
were
know
a
me from a
hoe.
can of
We're
paint.
just trying to find out.
Y'all just
Exactly.
projected
Right.
your
Right.
opinion.
You're right.
But what he's
It's that
saying is,
simple. We're
he
trying
said
to find
I
out.
don't have a right to be upset.
I'm not saying you don't have a right to be upset. I'm just saying like, can you just humbly be like correct me, but still
No, I will
respect my
humbly
approach?
correct you
Like
based off of how you approach me, though.
I feel like she can humble you and correct you and still not respect your approach.
Period.
I mean, that's like if I'm over there hanging
Because
out.
she shouldn't have let you come at her like that.
okay, I
Like
get
that.
it.
You know what
you
I'm
don't have
saying?
to respect my approach.
She should
Just
have more
like
respect for her motherfucking
just like I didn't,
self.
just like I approach you, not really respecting how you really were, but just going off of outside. So yeah, you could definitely
I
disrespectfully
said both
humble
of
my
y'all
approach.
right in the same.
Your whole friend too? You gonna set them right along with me? Then I
Think I won't.
I ain't
Think I won't.
I ain't gonna be mad at that. As long as
I
you
know
cuss
you
them out
will.
like you cuss me out.
Be
I
like,
know
see,
damn
this
well.
is the reason why you shouldn't do X, Y, and Z.
And don't be like, hey, I'm Frank.
I'm just saying.
Now,
Yeah, I'm saying if all my friends are police officers, we all dress the same, hanging out, you might be inclined to ask me for help. And I'm like, just because my friends are police officers don't mean I'm one. I'm a firefighter, goddammit. Like,
You better
I can't get
just
mad
do
at you for thinking I'm a police officer when I'm associated with other police officers. We all look the same.
I agree.
and
If
do
it
the same
was,
shit.
if it's, I can't.
Obviously,
I'm
like
gonna fall back from the situation.
obviously, optics are important.
Right.
Optics are important and they do matter, and it is a natural thing to group
That's why I
people.
don't get in front of
Like
the camera.
it's literally like an art principle, like the different ways things are grouped together, whether it be by like symmetry or color or size, shape, whatever. So it's natural to be like, if we're a room full of artists and Dia rolls up with us, people are gonna assume that she or might think that she might do music. Now, the difference comes in whenever the other person comes in and says, "Oh, what music do you make?" versus, "Hey, do you also make music?" That, I think, is the turning point. So, like, even if all of my friends are hoes, I might want to mind the company I keep. But if I roll up and all my friends happen to be hoes, if somebody approaches me and they ask or posit the question of what kind of lifestyle are you living, that's more respectable in my opinion than, so what kind of hoeing are you doing? Because in one case, you're asking based on assumptions you might have had. On the other case, you're making an accusation. And I think those are different things.
That makes sense. So, whoever's still in the comments, if you see somebody laid back and they have a hoe friend, maybe you should word is that, are you on the same type time as that young lady to your left? And then you may get a more clarified answer.
Or,
I gotta be the lady to your left.
or
Because she was on the left at the time.
innovative idea. Just start a conversation with that person, regardless of who they're with.
I was talking to
Period.
people. I was talking to people in their hoe phase. A lot of people, conversation ain't really a thing when you're in your hoe phase. Just like A or B, B, A. I'm sorry. Like A or B, A. Say less. You know what I'm saying?
That should still be regardless of who the people that they associate with are, though.
Yeah, it's just not a lot of humanism in the hoe phase. It's
You
just
know
more
what?
So like,
I just remembered.
Hoeing in the hoe.
I am an above average nigga.
right? Yeah.
Remind yourself.
They almost got me again.
Ooh, you almost had it.
Almost got you again.
Hey,
You got me, girl.
Oh, you almost had it.
on that note, we
Got
have,
to be more careful.
on
Got
that
to
note,
be more
we have been bullshitting for about 137 minutes, which you know what I'm saying.
An exorbitant amount of time.
We've been wilding. So appreciate everybody that's been a part of the 100 grand jury today. Once again, I'm Richie Nelson. You can follow me at Rich Nelson 2K. Finna go around. Y'all wanna R&B? D, y'all wanna say y'all since y'all been in so much of the camera today?
Contributing opinions.
I'm just a guest in the audience.
Now you just a guest.
Right.
Oh, yeah, guess
You've
what
been
I'm
on
about to
camera
say.
twice
How do you get it off your chest?
in the last 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Kidding.
Oh my god.
Follow me at that hoe's friend. I'm just playing.
I'm weak! Yo, I'm gonna change my Instagram right now.
That
No, I'm
hoe's
just kidding.
friend.
That hoe's friend.
Hashtag that host friend.
Yo. THF.
You know that hoe? I'm her friend. Oh yeah. I remember you.
That's
now.
not.
I'm hashtag hoe adjacent.
Perpendicular to the hoe.
Yes, thank you. I am
Hoe
perpendicular.
anonymous.
I'm not parallel.
We always meet at the right angles,
I'm
but she
the-
ain't
I'm
always right with them
perpendicular
angles.
to the-
You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Okay.
I'm weak.
Where can they follow you?
At Ho Anonymous. I'm just kidding. Y'all
And
can
Booty in
follow
the first night.
Hey.
No.
Gotta eat the groceries day one. IG at got it. Golden ticket, eat the booty. Golden ticket, eat the booty.
When he eat the booty, it made me wanna
Cha
cha-cha.
cha. Cha cha.
It's a nigga out there that see this like, yeah, I knew it.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew it.
Wait till her next show.
Wait.
She
I'm gonna be
probably
in
got
the part of
messages
that.
she gotta check
On your
now.
ass.
He gonna be all this with an IE booty sign. Like,
I eat your butt.
So when you were talking about eating booty, were you serious?
Who coming to the show? Napoleon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it, but I don't have my chapstick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it.
I'm weak as fuck. But for real though.
hours ago.
For real though. For real
That's all I
though.
was
Now y'all can follow me on Instagram at _ARIQUINN. That shit right there. Right there.
Sitchelson. Where can they follow you?
You can follow me at Sitch Official, but in case you didn't like what I said, you can follow me at Cool Kid Davon. That is.
Talk all the shit you want there. Hey, it's episode 3. This shit is crazy. I fuck with this shit. Yo, make sure y'all still in the comments live. We're gonna pick another somebody from the comments. We'll announce it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's a little late in the evening, but yo, it's been another episode.
It's tomorrow. What the fuck do you mean?
Later on today, bro. If the sun ain't came up, damn it, it's still last night.
That's
Shit.
not how time works.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's been another episode of That's to the Motherfucking Law. You might see a promo clip next week. You're definitely gonna see a couple clips of, bro. That nigga JB, he really tried to have me as the front runner for the booty eaters, bro. Like, bro, I'm gonna start tagging niggas who are real booty eaters. Like, bro, this the booty warrior right
Richie
here.
is actually the president.
I ain't even threw this guy in the mix.
Oh wow.
Richie is actually the president of the BEA. That is Booty Eaters Anonymous.
Booty Eating Academy.
For scholars.
My cousin got sick and he wanted me to just look over the finances. I don't know where the fuck I got
Look over the finances.
I thought he said he wanted him to lick over the finances, and that was like,
Okay. Whoa.
happy
We're gonna
Pride,
end-
everyone.
Hey, next episode we got the next. I don't know who coming next week for shot topics. It really might be Deuce Tyrell. I'm a little scared of it, but we gonna see. Be here next
If you
week.
want shot topics with Deuce Terrell, all you got.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Start calling this shit Richie Mondays. Be back next week.